Oh, where's the remote? Welcome to the hangar. We also got the chat up right over here too. Hello. So before this, do we have any outer rules?
By the way, full screen on this screen. Full screen on Discord, but
Yeah. So
any outer rules?
Like any outer rules that are universal for all competitors.
Okay, universal for all competitors?
Like
I guess that
balancing or anything.
like I guess it's probably just you know, we're using their canon stuff. We're gonna be primarily using the movies, so for example for Cusco, we're only using the movie The Emperor's New Groove. We're not using The Emperor's New School, or we're not using the Hercules series, right? And things like Aladdin 2 and 3 or Lion King 2, that content is fine.
So any movie sequels that come through are always added to the characters.
Yeah.
So I say we'll always use their latest version, like a composite version of the character throughout all the movies.
Yeah. Yeah. But I think the only other change to that is really just like Mickey Mouse, right? Because Mickey Mouse has his has something specific.
So let's roll Disney first.
All right, let's roll. First roll of the stream. First fight. First battle royale. I don't know what to call it. All right, let me get this. Oh my god!
Every 5 fights, you'll do an event.
Did I like turn?
Much better.
Okay, there we go. I fixed it. All right, it's working. Okay, we're good. All right.
There we go.
Let's
go.
Here we go. First for Disney, we got.
Wow, already. Well, wait. Okay, sure. What a way to start the stream.
Already, bro. Already. Alright, okay, Chernobog versus, if we get Draco Bloodfist, I swear. Versus...
Pitch Black?
Wait. Pitch Black. Chernobog versus Pitch Black.
You want to look up Pitch Black and I'll look up Chernobog?
Yeah, okay, so Pitch Black is from Rise of the Guardians, which is like that one animated movie, right?
Yeah.
With Santa Claus and Jack Frost and the Sandman. But...
So are wiki fandoms going to be our main source?
Yeah, probably.
Right. This would make it easy on all of us, unless the chat has any extra information that they could give.
Yeah. All right.
Background, appearance. So you already said that this character is 10,000 feet
tall. He's like he's 10,000 feet tall. You search up Pitch Black. I already got the Chernobog thing.
I'll look at Pitch Black.
No, you search up Pitch Black. I already have.
Yeah, I'm looking it up.
Yeah.
Pitch Black. So, what's his last name? Or I guess.
Pitch Black: Rise of the Guardians. Because there's a different movie called Pitch Black. I don't think he has a last name. But Chernobog's main things are like necromancy and pyromancy. There's two bigger superiorities are like Fantasia and Kingdom Hearts. In Fantasia, he can raise spirits, and he can also shoot blasts of fire, or raise all the fire out of Bald Mountain, and turn fire into Dancing Firewoman, which I don't think is useful.
Yeah, the Dancing Firewoman I don't think really have anything to do with anything.
He also, in Kingdom Keepers, he was able to lunge down Mount Everest during the Expedition Everest before passenger cars could.
So is Expedition Everest, like, is it actual Everest? Is that like the Mountain Everest?
I think so, because I remember that from the 2017 DuckTales remix. Yeah, no, Expedition Everest is a ride in Magic Park that's on Mount Everest. Yeah. Alright. So it's on Mount Everest. That's Expedition Everest. Also in Kingdom Hearts, his main thing that he could breathe fire, create fields of flames, summon pillars of flames, make patterns of fireballs.
So he seemed to be more of a summoner than a physical fighter.
Yeah. Plus, he could create craters. He could flick a football at Donald Duck so fast it deformed him.
How
Other than that,
How was he killed?
He's pretty big, first of all. He's 10,000 feet, but he was killed because at the break of dawn, he returns to when dawn breaks. Chernobog's power ends.
Got it. So pitch black. Let's go over pitch black real quick. Powers in shadow darkness. Pitch black has various powers such as traversing distances through shadow. We already know that. Literally becoming a shadow. Yeah, the thing about pitch black here is he's more of a like conceptual character, like how he kills Sandman at a conceptual level as well, and fills children with nightmares. He deliberately makes his presence known, as darkness is everywhere. Pitch can appear in shadows and dark corners almost instantly. He can hide under beds. Thanks, bro, but I don't think he's hiding under a mountain. Powers of fear and nightmares. He can create nightmares shaped as black horses of glowing golden eyes. They are manifestations of fear or corrupted pleasant dreams pulled from the mind of sleeping children. So he can weaponize nightmares. We know that much. In fact, he almost takes a whole city with that type of presence.
Plus, he was able to. Oh yeah, I forgot about the shadow hand. His shadow hand was able to basically crush buildings from the village below the mountain.
Yeah.
The shadow of the wind.
He can create nightmares shaped as black. We already read that. Pitch thrives in fear, primarily the fear of children. Put back in his day during the Dark Ages, he fed on everyone's fear. He was incredibly powerful. Yeah, this is an interesting one, because Chernobog is also just the embodiment of evil. Like, how much is that really going to mess with him? Black sand. Dream sand.
Good point. His in Disney's description, he's stated to be the embodiment of evil, which is kind of just the main thing with his character. And when he makes his appearance, his whole thing is like tormenting characters, right?
Would that give Nightmare indirect power though?
So Nightmare, right? He has the power to like use evil to increase his own power or fear.
Yeah, the thing about Nightmare though is he's shown to be weak to his own fear. He was killed by fearing his own invention. He can create actual weapons out of the black sand too, but I don't think Chernobog would fear this man for anything.
Yeah. Also, I think Chernobog kind of has the intimidation advantage. One, he's way bigger, since he's on top of a mountain, and on top of that, he's 10,000 feet in height, which is a third of the height of Mount Everest. He's super fast since he was able to move down Mount Everest faster than a passenger car. And on top of that, his abilities kind of would just overwhelm Pitch Black, because I don't think Pitch Black has much of a counter to the fire. Sure, he can dodge it as much as he likes, but there's also things like the shadow of his hand, and also his necromancy, since he can summon spirits, and he usually torments those spirits. So I feel like even if Pitch Black got power out of the fear of those demons, Pitch Black would also fear Chernobog.
I just feel like Pitch Black is a god in a man's world, and Chernobog is what every god is supposed to fear in this situation.
Yeah, I think Pitch Black loses because he would probably fear Chernobog, and that's how Chernobog would kill him.
He just end up getting himself killed.
Let's do the
Sorry, Pitch Black, it's lights out for you, man.
You know how Tom the cat screams like the
There's a name for that one. I forgot. It's got like the Wilhelm scream.
All right,
or something.
next we got wait. It's close. Okay, the Crudes. Next is the Crudes. So we got the Crudes versus from DreamWorks. Yeah, the whole family. The Crudes versus Woody and Buzz Lightyear. Other than the fact that they are toys, even if they were scaled up, they don't have that much. Buzz canonically might have weapons.
We do have one place to look. Disney Infinity?
What's Disney Infinity?
Disney Infinity. Grug kicks a log to the moon, actually.
Yeah, plus on top of that, the strongest Buzz Lightyear has is like a laser gun,
Yeah. I don't think he's
right?
winning this one. I'm
So I
thinking
think
of
that the
any other way.
Crude.
I don't think what. The thing is, I played
Yeah,
Disney
Buzz.
Infinity. I'm
Hold on,
kind
hold
of
on.
ass
Buzz.
in that
Buzz
game.
has some. Buzz has actually. Wait, no. Buzz does have an. Does have multiple appearances. Because you gotta forget. You gotta remember. Buzz was a TV show, and in his own movie, he has all of his tech from that show, which would include
That's true.
giant laser cannons, right? So first of all, he had a laser mounted to his arm, right? And he
Alright.
also had a mounted laser gun. Plus, he has the wings he can use to fly, which I feel like the Grug would be able to catch up with him since Grug is capable of some pretty good jumping height. And
I
on
mean,
top of
he out.
that, yeah. Plus, hold on, I'm just looking if, yeah, no. In the Star Command wiki has all of his weapons. Okay, so Buzz Lightyear actually may be pretty
So,
impressive.
Star
Since we're
Commander
picking them,
versus.
yeah. So he has the Star Command laser, which is a laser within the Space Ranger. It's a standard issue laser. He also has an suit. Okay, yeah, no, it's the wrist laser. He has a heavy duty laser cannon, which emits an orange laser, which could mean it's stronger than the other one.
I remember
Um,
that.
then, he has the Star Command Photon Bazooka, which is a
Okay.
bazooka, is just the most powerful piece of weaponry in the galaxy, with enough power to smash an asteroid to cosmic dust.
Alright, well. Crude could throw a rock really hard. How long has
Okay,
Buzz Lightyear
okay.
been in the business?
Oh, well, we know he's at least pretty experienced. From the movie, he's been on a few missions, right?
Yeah.
Plus, in Star Command, he's facing aliens that also have other laser weapons, and he fights Zurg too, who has things like a
Shoot.
flamethrower, a laser gun, and bombs.
Alright, I think. So, are we having the whole Crude's family or just,
Yeah, it's the whole Crude's family. So Grog is the strongest one, but the rest of the Crudes isn't nothing to scoff at. First of all, they have really good teamwork. And I think it's better than Buzz and Woody's teamwork in a unique situation in which the Crudes kind of like, for example, when they were taking down that like dino-looking thing, the Crudes just has better teamwork. Even though Buzz and Woody can work together, not in a fighting sense have they been able to work so effectively. But Buzz has a firepower advantage, and despite how strong Grug is, and probably could one-shot Buzz, I feel like Buzz also has a laser cannon that if it's able to disintegrate an asteroid, I'm not sure if Grug has like the durability to withstand that.
So let's say Grug is taken out on site. What do you think the family could close the distance, close 100 feet before Buzz can put an end to that?
Absolutely. Not only do they have the endurance to, but they also just have the like when they were moving in that month, bro, they were moving.
They
Like,
also
they're
throw
fast.
they also throw each other. That's also a thing.
Yeah. They would probably just throw each other at them. So it's a question of whether Woody and Buzz can survive. We know that Woody is much weaker than Buzz. Since he
Is
can get his arm off.
who's the
But
daughter's
Buzz,
name again?
um,
Guy,
uh,
too. His her boyfriend. Guy.
yeah,
What will Guy
Guy.
be with them?
Guy has spears. Guy has spears.
So
I feel like
Guy is part of the
Woody's getting
family
taken out
here.
easily.
Yeah, I
Woody's
don't
getting
think
taken out easily.
Woody is utterly useless in this situation.
Plus, he got his arm ripped off once, I think. When they failed to stitch it back together.
Yeah.
So I feel like Woody is just dead.
Do you think they
But
could rip
Buzz?
through Lightyear's suit, though, of all things? How
Okay,
durable
so
is the
Lightyear
suit?
suit is pretty strong. Let me look, because I think it's here. He uses the Pulsar 400 Enviro suit. Let's look at this. Okay. It's got It's got a lot of things. A laser that explodes on contact with chain link fence. Not too useful. Emergency hypersleep. What? Pulse starting. Okay, so it has the
Quick
map,
safe search on Shrek.
a
Just in
wrist
case.
grappling hook, a jetpack grappling hook, a chestnut launcher, which fires a net, so he could just kind of catch them in the air with that. And his suit can fire a
Hey,
blast like
Jenny.
cable connected.
Sorry, Jenny joined the chat.
It- oh,
I'm doing wonderful.
hey, um, yeah. So he also has a space helmet, I guess. But it's really about the durability of the suit. I feel like because of what Buzz fights in that show, he probably can withstand a few hits from lasers. And I don't know if the Croods family, other than Grug, can like output enough to destroy the suit. Although we have
Agreed.
seen that the dome can be taken off pretty easily, and if they just like beat him up and knock him out or like take him, I feel like then he dies. So it's a matter of if they can take out Buzz with or if they can take out his head. And I feel like now because
Sorry, you said what? What was that last bit? I think that
I think-
Buzz wouldn't be able to do anything physically. That's the thing. I believe he could be restrained pretty easily.
Yeah. I feel like no. The thing is that Buzz has a unique advantage in which that he literally has a net. He has like a net that allows him to capture them if they like throw at if they throw each other at him.
How does this?
Plus, he has a
flight
bunch of long-ranged weapons. He has jetpacks and grappling hooks to get away, and he
Okay.
can use the jetpack to fly away. So I feel like there's just a point where the Croods can't exactly get them.
Yeah, I think Buzz
people
Lightyear does have a
but-
technological, and they just say like, just a what was it called? It's just an experience advantage in general because he's more veteran with hostile environments. Granted, the Croods live in one, but like he goes to alien planets.
Yeah, so so the Croods are eliminated here, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it's safe to say Croods are eliminated.
Alright.
Not they
So
get
far,
fired, not gonna lie.
this one is destroying, even though it's only been 2 characters. But alright, next we have the Trolls from the Trolls movie
Man.
versus let's see. Versus Robin Hood. Okay, this
I
is
thought I said no Robin.
Robin. You said alright, fine.
Fine, alright, I'll look
Alright,
up
so
Robin
this is
Hood.
the animal. So Robin Hood from Disney. I remember I actually watched this with I think my mom once. The Robin Hood from Disney.
That makes
So
so much
this
sense.
Robin Hood. So
Wow.
basically, Robin Hood. Okay, so Robin Hood in the movie, he's pretty agile and he's really crafty. He's way smarter and craftier than the trolls, right?
And he's a fox.
So
Let's go.
yeah, and he's like canonically way bigger. I mean, like, hold
How
on, I'm
much
gonna
bigger?
search. I'm searching up the height of a troll. Okay, so let's see. Okay, the height of characters' head doesn't look here. I can't find the size, but we at least do know that the trolls are pretty small. Or sorry, the trolls are much bigger than the trolls. Like, I'm still confused because is it like the orcs or the orc-looking guys? Like the orcs are way bigger than the trolls, and so I feel like Red Robin Hood would be way bigger. Plus, even if they're same size, Red Robin Hood actually has weapons. He has swords. He has bows that he's really good at aiming. And
Well,
he
they
also,
have their hair though. Don't forget how versatile their
good
hair
point.
is.
they have their hair, and I guess the power of music. I don't know.
How big
But
are they
the thing
compared
is
to a
that his-
troll's hand?
A troll. Okay, so I do remember. They're like as big as their palm. The trolls have been able to like fit them in the palm of their hand.
What were the goblins called again?
The goblin, like the orcs,
Yeah, the orc dudes.
looking things. I don't know, but I know one's name was Poppy. Like
No, that's troll. That Poppy is the main
No, no.
character.
Oh, the trolls. Oh, the great. I haven't watched Trolls in like 7 years. I thought, well, since it's the Trolls, it would more or less be the village. So we have the pink one, the gray one, I guess the fat one, the twins, the one with the
The
long
whole
neck that looks
crew,
like
like
a
all
giraffe.
10 of them.
Yeah, all of them. So I feel like they at least have like. They don't have much. I mean, at least the gray guy has had like a stick. But I feel like even if they use their hair, he can just cut it. Plus, he has more than a size advantage.
Here we are.
It's
So they can
like
fit in a
putting-
fanny pack. I
Okay.
got a good scale. So it seems like there's 3 of them and just enough room for 5 trolls in a fanny pack. Now, how big is the average fox next to a fanny pack?
So? How big is a fanny?
Fanny
Bow and
pack.
arrow. And he was able to outclass like a small army.
Hey, 10 by
of
16,
rhino.
15 by
Yeah,
8 for large.
no. You must remember that he was
Nearly
able to
full.
outclass small armies of rhinos, right? Plus he's really good with the bow and arrow. And we've seen that the trolls are pretty vulnerable to massive things, since the orc-looking people had weapons. Unfortunately, I don't remember I don't know.
Yeah,
exactly
what they're
are.
called.
Yeah. Plus, he's smarter and craftier. I just I just don't see any reality in which.
Yeah,
the
I also
trolls
don't
win.
see a reality where the trolls win this one. And the strongest
Yeah,
you've
yeah.
seen their hair is
Yeah.
to just like whip one of the trolls' hands, which hurt at most. You're on like
Yeah.
ragdolling people. Alright, so trolls are eliminated.
Yep. Okay. So far Disney is rolling.
Yeah.
All right.
no,
Next
they
Disney
seem that
character we
super
have.
set
We have. All right. Okay. I think this is Okay. Rapunzel.
Rapunzel?
Got it. Rapunzel versus.
It's a shame Rapunzel wasn't for an event match because she would have excelled in duos.
It's Rapunzel versus Tyler.
Yeah. We might as well just go to the next fight.
Rapunzel gets destroyed by Tyler.
That's instantaneous. Yeah.
Okay. We have Maui.
If it's a
Okay,
shame Maui
can
couldn't
be-
have come in one turn.
It's long hair versus.
Please don't do the. Okay.
Okay, let's go. So we know Maui's a demigod, but he's not like invincible. He's not invincible.
Transformations, yeah. He can pull islands from the ocean.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and he also lassoed the sun.
He also survived the lightning strike.
Yeah. Bad guys could have been interesting later, because they at least have like weapons. I mean, like, Wolf is a good driver. The Crimson Paw kind of is just the best on the team, and Webs can hack people, but I don't know what they're supposed to do against the demigods, so I think they lose this pretty easily.
I don't think a Colt is winning against Maui. Sadly.
Yeah. Okay, next we have Simba. Looks
Grown
like
Simba?
almost
like
yeah, like
Oh.
grown Simba, yeah. It's okay, so grown Simba. I actually I don't know. Is Simba just like a
let's do an
normal?
event round.
Wait,
this one. Let's do an event
hold
round.
on, wait. Okay,
All right.
fairy godmother. Wait,
Dude, if
real
we
quick.
just got Teetsy versus
Alex versus Simba could have been cool, but I feel like fairy godmother solos because of her magic. I mean, she can turn people to bubbles. Plus, she has a ton of.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Fairy Godmother's pretty strong. She has magic. She can fly. What does Simba really do other than be a like normal but
I
slightly
mean, he's
more
above
athletic
average lion, but his best show of force was against Scar, but Scar's old as shit.
lion? Yeah, but
My
Kion.
bad. I just.
Kion is
my
stronger
bad.
than Simba because of his roar.
He's old. Though.
Kion's
He is an
from
old lion, so I
Yeah.
don't know if he's surviving that.
Yeah, I feel like he's just getting turned into bubbles here. You agree?
Yeah. Also, Fairy Godmother's cool. She has a bunch of lions in a cage somewhere. Absolutely. Let's make this one an event though. Let's get the chaos.
Alright, yeah. Special round. Alright, hold on. Okay. So it looks like Moby
Moby.
Dick the Web. Okay, let's roll a special.
Hey, Alistair, spot
I'll
me.
never forget this face, dude. Anyways,
No, let's get the
let's roll
contestant.
the.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll do chaos wheel.
It's just special. I don't-
Trios or
Okay,
grounded?
wait, grounded bad. Okay, this might be kind of unfair.
All right. Well, Moby Dick is beached for this one.
Yeah.
Let's see. Maybe he has a chance.
He's going putting a whale on land versus.
Yeah, Megamind takes this one. That's for sure.
This isn't even a.
Are we re-rolling the chaos
This is
wheel?
the- No, that was the cruelest thing we've ever done.
That's messed
It was
up.
a grounded whale.
So now we have some people in the
Okay,
chat too.
alright,
Hey
alright,
guys, we're doing a
let's
power
roll.
scaling event.
Let's reroll. Okay,
You're doing
next we
wonderful,
have.
Octo.
looks
Thanks
like,
for joining in.
It's
We're doing power
Stitch.
scaling.
Okay, Stitch.
Alright,
Stitch.
there's Stitch. Alright, that's quite the high caliber
versus-
opponent.
Stitch versus Tsetse from Madagascar. Okay, this is interesting. Tsetse. Okay, Tsetse's pretty strong since he was able to like launch himself in the air. Like, absolutely. Tsetse's
Not
a
just
monster,
that,
dude.
but he when he slams Alex, he quakes the earth. He what is it called? He raptures
Makes a
it.
crater.
Yeah, no,
Makes a crater.
He raptures the earth. Like the cracks throughout the earth, he does one. I forgot what it's called. Fissures. Yeah, he makes a fissure. Hey, you're old
Yeah.
gamer. I'm doing great. How are you? You missed Beached Moby Dick versus Megamind.
So I think that okay, so I feel like Tsetse has a strength and agility advantage since he's just way bigger and faster than Stitch.
Oh, there we
But
go. We
Stitch
got
is
the
pretty
community
strong
in
since
now.
he's stated to be pretty indestructible, right? So
Stitch?
yeah,
I
Stitch,
don't,
remember?
I don't think Tsetse
Yeah.
the Lion is killing Stitch. I think this is over from the start. He threw a warship. I don't think there's any way realistically he's being this
Wait,
one.
Stitch threw a warship.
Yeah, or the spaceship, right? He threw a spaceship.
Oh yeah.
He also
Okay, good
threw-
point.
he
Especially since the Lions are losing to like poachers too.
Yeah. He
Tsetse's-
also
Tsetse's
displaced the
finished.
truck. He did that too.
Yeah, and he was able to survive landing on Earth from a spaceship,
Mm-hmm. Fell from
which is the
orbit.
strongest feat of durability. Okay, back to Madagascar. We got Madame Dubois versus rolling and seeing the center of this Disney wheel actually makes my eyes. Versus Christopher Robin. Okay, what is this? Okay, this is the human battle. Christopher Robin versus Madame Dubois.
Does Christopher Robin
It's-
get his friends?
Yeah, of
Alright,
course.
Okay.
I think that's
Christopher
only
Robin
fair.
and friends.
So,
Alright.
okay, so it's what is the equivalent of like Superman, versus Christopher Robin with a minor Toon Force like plushies, and also in that one live action movie, they're short, but they're relative to his size. So Madame Dubois' tranquilizer gun would work on Christopher, but not the plushies. Plus, we have to
Yeah.
take into account the strength, the jumping strength, or possible strength of
Yeah, I
characters
do.
like
I do.
Tigger. For example, the owl has a lot of knowledge that they could use to their advantage, could strategize with the rabbit. Plus, Tigger's jumping height is pretty impressive.
Oh, wait, let me-
but
let me
also, the
edit
animals
the
are really
title real
dumb. Yeah. Important thing, animals are really dumb. The animals are really dumb, like his toys. Because I remember there was a DVD movie I watched once. And in that DVD movie, like the characters were all fooled that there was some huge monster just by a few accidental things. Plus, we also have to account for Pooh, and his addiction to honey, and the fact that he can't fight at all. So it's really just Madame Dubois versus a bunch of toy animals. And although I think they could do some damage, I think they don't stand a chance.
Well, no, they
Like,
do. They do have a kangaroo and a tiger.
Yeah, but
You got an
Madame
owl.
Dubois is on another level. She was able. I think we don't underestimate her. She was able, when she was in the chase scene, not only was she able to do some crazy maneuvering and jumps, she was able to jump between buildings, react to bananas firing out of miniguns, which is a pretty good reaction speed. Plus, she has the pole thing. She has the like the stick
There you
with the tie on it to grab them. and she's not above animal cruelty at all.
Yeah.
Plus, on top of that, when she was running and when she jumped to a building, then ran through the building, and as she was running, she just broke the walls with like her silhouette and was unfazed.
Well, these are
Like, how are they
American
supposed to
walls,
damage
so
her?
like I think a greater feat would be me
We're
eating
still-
paper in comparison.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it's
but
still
how is-
relevant. I
but
don't
you
know
gotta
how
remember-
they're taking her down. She
Yeah,
also
you gotta
wrestled
remember-
Alex in
Oh, yeah.
in one or nearly
Plus,
one.
Tigger is a tiger, but he's made of stuffing. Tigger is a tiger made of stuffing. There's no way he can break concrete,
Yeah.
let alone like 10 concrete walls in a row. So I think Madame Dubois takes this one.
Agreed.
I guess Christopher lost the human battle. Next we got
Those hundreds of acres, you better keep him safe, man.
All right, we got Robin Hood again. Okay.
Robin
Fox,
Hood?
man. Yeah, Robin Hood versus
Galaxar.
okay, Galaxar. Okay.
Let's do
Even
some
though his
research.
name. Okay, I think. Okay, you research for Galaxar. I don't know. No, I haven't watched Monsters vs Aliens.
I
Actually,
remember
which
a
is surprising.
scene in it, and one thing I do know, he's a lot bigger than the movie first portrays. Like, I remember being surprised by how big he is compared to the actual characters.
I think he wasn't he like at least like I think he was a bit taller, but I think that was 90% of his massive head.
No, it's also his
Like,
tentacles that keep him high
his
standing.
brain.
Does he not have a...
I don't know. I think he has boots. I don't know. I'm
Does
pretty
he
sure
not-
he like walks
Does he
around.
not have like a dossier? Villains Wiki, here we are.
Oh.
Thank God for Villains.
Okay, yeah. Okay, wait, yeah, no, he does have tentacles. So he's pretty tall, and he's way smarter than Robin Hood. But the important thing to mention is that Robin
Mass
Hood is
murder.
crafty.
Alright, let's remember too
What?
that he's a genius behind the behind the machines. It like he's invading the planet.
Yeah, let's look at the weapons, like his weapons.
I
like
think these
his
are gonna be
army
one of our
and
heavy
attack.
hitters. Equipment: the Phasoid Blaster. Galaxy created a special blaster, which all of his clones have one. His robot probes have a Phasoid Blaster in their eyes, and his ship, and also have a Phasoid Blaster that can use to take out Insectosaurus. Yeah, Insectosaurus is a big one. The handheld
Important
version
thing
serves
is,
the laser.
Robin Hood was able to react to a crossbow, so I could see him deflecting the bow out of his hand before he uses it. Plus, Robin Hood is versatile when it comes to weapons. He's found ways to beat crocodiles, rhinos with much better gear and weapons than him.
The handheld version,
And,
just like we're giving Draco his Bewilderbeast, are we giving him his machines?
Yeah. I feel like it's only fair. Plus, I think another thing to mention is that Robin Hood might be at more of a disadvantage here because he relies on his opponents being dumb and him being craftier than his opponents, but because of Galaxar's intelligence, I think Galaxar would kind of be able to cognitively think of his solutions to his problem and not be like flabbergasted. Like he wouldn't get caught by a squirrel.
He destroys his home planet for
Okay.
no reason.
Okay, I don't know. I don't
He
know.
says that he
if,
dislikes his planet in an argument with his wife.
I think that Robin Hood's losing here because how is he supposed to even survive?
Yeah, not just
I
that,
know.
but he gets ragdolled by Ginormica. And he
Oh,
survives. He
oh,
gets
yeah.
punched by her. and
Yeah,
survives.
yeah, like an arrow isn't gonna.
And mind you,
He probably
she
just
like
catch him
domed
with
one of the
tentacles.
probes too.
Oh yeah, good point. Ginormica is literally
So
giant.
he is
But,
far,
yeah, no.
far more
Well, I think-
durable
All right, so Galaxar wins. Robin
Yeah.
Hood died.
by a long shot.
All right, next for Disney, we got the GOAT, the one, the only, the Wreck, the It, the Ralph.
Wreck-It John Ralph.
Yeah,
All
Wreck-It
right.
Ralph. Wait, his middle name is John?
No.
I was about to say. Oh wait, and it's over.
Okay, Megamind.
Either way, most choices were between Megamind and Jack Horner. I feel like when I say, I think I'm underestimating Ralph a bit. Ralph is pretty strong and agile. Like in the second Wreck-It Ralph movie, he was jumping between buildings. He's more than capable of catching up to Megamind, but here's a reason why he loses. And that's the Megamind comics, which are canon to the story. First of all, Megamind has a laser beam with the concentrated energy of the sun, and if that doesn't catch him, he's been able to create a dome around, I think it was either a mountain or a city, and fly it into the sky like Ultron in the Age of Ultron movie. And on top of that, he was able to turn the ocean into jello.
So let's put his gadgets right up. Like we need to give him a base form here. Are we giving him his Metro Man tech that he had in the short, or is that not canon?
Okay, the Metro. No, the Metro Man tech.
No, it's canon. In the movie. Actually, it's in the movie.
That's canon. Yeah. So he has a lot of things. He has the oh yeah, don't forget the D gun. The D gun. Remember? The one that turns you into a cube. Plus, Wreck-It Ralph is literally a video game character.
Yeah, you mean the dehydrator?
Yeah. The D gun.
Also, I don't think the ocean to Jello is canon in this fight either. It's from the show.
Yeah, he has his battle suit, the Forget Me stick, which is a memory eraser. He has a disguise generator, so he can disguise himself as Penelope, right? So
that's true.
He has those things. Plus, he has the brain bots, which there's a lot of them, because presentation. He has what is the Black Mamba? He has the Terror Teddy, which is a fear-inducing toy.
Black Mamba.
Okay, hold on. I don't know what the Black Mamba is.
Is that just like a straight up Black Mamba, the African snake?
No. I think we should give him his battle suit against Titan, but I don't think we should give him Megamind, which was the thing he used in the Metro Man short, where the big robot. Yeah, I feel like everything he has in the movie is fine.
Exactly.
Yeah. He has mace, I guess. He has the disguise watch. Yeah. What is the Black Mamba? Okay, the Black Mamba is just a suit. Yeah, it's just his fit, I think.
Also, just because we're a quality channel, Megamind 2 is not canon, guys, and I don't care what you say.
Yeah, come on.
It's not canon.
No way. That does not exist. What's that?
It
I've
never
heard
existed.
of Megamind 2.
We're still waiting for it to come out.
He also has the Forget Me stick, which could make him, like, for example, if he disguises as Penelope and uses the Forget Me stick to make Wreck-It Ralph, make Wreck-It Ralph forget everything.
I think it's
wins.
pretty clear here. Wreck-It Ralph is still in a learning experience of himself. He knows how to control his strength, but Megamind. Sorry, not Megamind. Megamind. He deals with people at a higher caliber as a job, like as a hobby. He enjoys fighting people who would roll Ralph if they ever had a chance to meet. I think if he can outsmart and stall Titan, he can find a way to dehydrate Ralph.
And if Megamind is a character capable of creating devices that turn the ocean into jello, he's destroying Wreck-It Ralph.
Or even just like being able to craft the type of things that I did in jail too as a baby.
Yeah. Alright, next we have... Wait, is this gonna be... Judge Frollo. Okay. Judge Frollo versus... I feel like we should give Judge Frollo his forces, because otherwise it's just a normal guy. Okay, Fairy Godmother versus Judge Frollo.
Fairy Godmother.
So, like, yeah. I feel like we should give Judge Frollo his, like, small... you don't know who Judge Frollo is? From, The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Yeah, I know him.
Yeah. So, this is a battle of the villains. There's some great villains. I must say, Judge Frollo is, like, one of my top 10 villains.
Like
probably
fire,
top 5, right? Yeah, he's one of my
favorite.
But, yeah, Hellfire is so good. But, wait, don't sing it. We're gonna get caught.
Yeah, sure. Video game. drop.
Okay,
Disney
okay,
parks.
but so Judge Frollo, let's see. Judge Frollo, he's pretty strong. His forces are pretty strong. He has an assortment of weapons. When it comes to his army, he has medieval weapons mostly. But Fairy Godmother's also more of a medieval-based character, and her magic is pretty strong. I mean, but on her own, she hasn't proven to be a good fighter. Just a good manipulator and strategist.
Does he
Like,
own a
if this
gun?
was like Judge Frollo?
Yeah.
No.
Then
This is
he-
like
he-
medieval.
He loses. Like if he
Why?
if he doesn't have any range to, I don't think there's a single
Yes, he has
scene.
air. Well,
I don't think there's a single
I mean,
scene
like-
where the fairy godmother's on the ground for more than 10 seconds.
good point. Yeah, he would struggle to reach her, and then she could just pick them off and just kill him.
Yeah.
With her magic. Yeah, good point.
Not just that, but she's abusive. She now I don't think she has any
Probably-
way or even care to control herself. Let's make this an event
Probably
round.
torture him first.
Yeah.
Okay, event round?
You're right. Sure.
Okay,
Gaston.
Gaston
All right.
versus... Last event round was horrible, so yeah, let's do a better event round. Alright, Gaston versus O from Home. Okay,
All right.
event round. Don't mind my beautiful artwork in the bit. Okay, home field advantage for
This is Luca's custom
Disney.
art, not mine.
Okay, Disney wheel. The Disney's home field advantage.
Got
Okay,
it.
so we're fighting in Gaston.
In a village.
Gaston's place.
In a medieval
Okay,
village.
so yeah, so O loses because Gaston literally has a rifle.
That's true.
Plus, he's more experienced. He's stronger. O literally doesn't have any tech because the whole
O
movie
does
is
get
about
angry,
him.
though. No, that if
He gets angry, but what is he gonna? He's not like Donald.
he has
Duck,
the
in
bubble
which he's
gun. He
strong.
has the bubble gun.
He does have the bubble gun, but Gaston has a real gun.
Who's faster though?
He has a musket. I feel like Gaston, cause like O sees Gaston. Oh wait, no, cause think about personalities here. Gaston's gonna taunt him before he attacks. 100%. He's gonna call him short.
He's also
He's
a
gonna say
runner,
he's
too.
4 foot.
His whole
Yeah, no,
thing
he's
is
gonna
running
say-
away from his problems.
Yeah, he's gonna say his girl is 4'4" and got bare hair on her legs like a hobbit, and he's gonna get shot and turned into bubbles.
Yeah.
That's what the bubble gun did, right?
Yeah.
You know, so I feel like
see that
Gaston
going wrong.
Gaston has advantages here, but not only does O have a technological advantage, but he also just the fact that Gaston would just call him a loser and get shot for it. He did that to the Beast. In his fight with the Beast, he lost because he got cocky. Okay, next is oh yo, the goats, Dogman.
All right.
I love Dogman, man. That was my Captain Underpants. Since I didn't actually, I wasn't a Captain Underpants person. I don't know. Okay, versus Lightning McQueen. We're putting Dogman against a car.
So Lightning McQueen could go upwards of 200, right?
Yeah.
I don't
Okay.
know
Whoa, wait.
if Dogman
I'm about.
is
I have.
outclassing
Wait.
this list.
All right. That's it. I'm getting my Dogman novel. Give me a moment. I'm
I
getting it.
don't
All right,
know,
let's-
man. I
All right,
don't
we got
know. What are Dogman's weapons?
big. Okay, 20,000 fleas under the sea, bro. Dogman's. I mean, he has handcuffs. Also, movie Dogman is pretty impressive. Bro,
How are you going to handcuff
Dude, he was able to beat
a race car?
Dude, bro, Dogman is crazy. He literally beat a guy
New
named
Dogman
Evil
movie
Flippy
coming
who's
out?
full.
Huh.
No. Hold on. The movie came out. I watched it. He was able to beat
Is it gonna be
Evil
another one?
Flippy by himself in the No. He was able to, with the help of Petey, beat Lil Petey, I think his name is. No, not Lil
I don't know
Petey.
if this camera.
Flippy. In the books, Flippy was able to make buildings into
We're talking
into
about
actual monsters.
We're talking about DreamWorks Dogman though.
Yeah, but Flippy appears in the Dogman movie.
Alright.
He makes an appearance, and Dogman literally pilots a mech. Plus,
Gene
Dogman
says
has a
the
low
car's
level of
200
safety.
miles an hour.
Bruh.
Dogman defeated mechs.
Yeah, no. Plus, on top of that, you gotta remember, he's fighting Petey, and Petey has a bunch of mechs. Like the Butt Sniffer 2000,
Alright. Dav Pickley is a very interesting creator. I'll give you that.
In the movie, I'm not even...
The scenario we're assuming is like all the other ones. On an island.
Dogman, hold on. Remember something. Dogman was able to take out a tank. Lil Petey had the squirrel shooting tank. He was able to take out Lil Petey in a literal tank.
I just don't get like how he beats or even catches up to Lightning McQueen.
Well, saying Dogman was...
But we're assuming Lightning McQueen is malicious here. Like he is drifting and turning and attempting.
But one, hold on. But one, he has to accelerate first. And two, even if he's coming at him at max speed, I feel like Dogman is more than capable of dodging that. Absolutely. On top of that,
like
the
car
fact
hitting
that
something at 20 miles an hour is still considered lethal.
I know, but Dogman on foot was able to keep up and like jump between buildings while trying to keep up with Petey's helicopter, I believe it was.
All right, well then, the biggest upsetter here. How on earth is Dogman gonna go about killing Lightning McQueen?
Blowing him up?
How? He's not armed to blow him up. Is he?
Good point. I mean, well, okay, let's look at it this way.
Let's roll in the vents wheel for this one.
Why?
Because I feel like this would absolve things here. Because like if we get the racetrack, then I think it's safe to say who wins. But if we also get a different type of environment, then we can also say pretty safely.
Luca, there's also duos, trios, grounded battle, no weapons, and also we already started the discussion, so I feel like it's too late. Yeah. Also, wait, hold up. He does have his utility, I guess. Plus, he okay, let's.
Does he get weapons from the police station? Is he armed in this situation?
He does get police equipment like the handcuffs or the utility belt. I don't know if he has a gun, but police officers are standardly issued guns, right?
All right. If we're really including the novels here, just for the sake of it, since it's origined from novels, I do remember his owner having a gun in the very first comic, right?
I don't know,
he pulled out a gun?
So. I think so. I don't know.
I'm just gonna assume since it's a man, he can operate a rifle. I'm going to assume he can operate a gun.
I do want to say something. I do remember something from the second book, and that's Dogman was able to take out a giant metal dinosaur. Like, bro is basically able to take out the equivalent of a dino truck. Like, bruh. I feel like the Dogman has the strength and the ability.
That at least confirms that Dogman can at least incapacitate him. So I say more likely than not, Dogman would win in confrontation.
Yeah. Perhaps Lightning McQueen would win like maybe 4 out of 10, but Dogman wins 6 out of 10. So I think Lightning McQueen is Lightning dead. All right. Anyways, next I believe is
Jafar.
Wait,
no,
did
Woody.
we?
Wait,
Woody and Buzz.
We didn't remove
They
Woody.
They won. Remember?
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah. They won against.
Might as well just have been Buzz Lightyear at this point.
It's really just Buzz.
Let's make it Buzz because the events wheel already has duos. Want to make this an events round since we've already seen Buzz?
I feel like it's too short. Also, it's
Barry from the B movie. Yeah.
like Barry versus Woody. Let's just talk about. Okay, so Buzz Lightyear wins, but let's talk about Barry versus Woody.
I don't know. I think you can
First of
balance
all-
this one. What about Toy Buzz versus Barry at the end of the movie?
I think that Toy Buzz still wins because he still has a standard issue laser gun.
Yeah, but
And
Barry
he also
Barry
has a
catches
wrist
up
laser.
with a plane, right? No, he was inside of the plane. Is
No, he was inside a plane.
Yeah, but no,
He
he
did
was,
not
he
catch
was,
up
he
with
was
the plane.
inside of the
I'm
airport.
pretty sure he
the,
failed.
air control.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure he failed to keep up with the plane.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or no, it was yeah. But Barry just I feel like Barry is more agile than them combined. But Buzz can fly to an extent. And also, how is Barry supposed to kill them? Like what's Barry gonna do with his flimsy little arms? Sting them? Stinging could kill Woody, but that's not gonna pierce Buzz because Buzz has pure plastic armor plating.
Yeah, you're right.
So even then, Buzz carries Woody again. Like.
Yeah, let's just get Barry out of here, bro.
I mean, we had to include him, dude. Barry's iconic.
Bolt.
All right, next we have Bolt. Jinx. Knock on, I don't have wood. Dang.
Jinx.
Wait, no, this desk is
Knock
made of
on
wood.
wood,
Knock
actual
on wood.
wood. You owe me soda. I finished it before you.
Ah! Alright, next we have. Wow.
Barry also died after
Okay.
stinging once. Yeah, I kind of forgot all about that. He just straight up died after stinging.
Yeah, you forgot it. Okay,
That's
this
true.
is interesting. So let me paint the picture of you. We have a dog. We have Bolt. We have a dog. We have a
Yeah,
dog.
alright, he's no normal dog. He's
We have a
Bolt
mooch. Bro, we have a pooch. We have a pooch. We have a dog.
Eric from
Versus
what, DreamWorks?
versus the goddess of chaos from Sinbad, who's huge. I think.
How big is she?
This Eris from Sinbad. I
I said, how
remember
big
there was
is
a scene at the start of the movie where she was literally like she was as big as the planet. Hold up, or bigger. Yeah, no. There was this. Luca. I think there's a very clear definition of the size difference here. Cause Luca, do you see my screen? This is
No.
Eris and this is the Earth. Look at this size difference. Better image? Okay, closer. You know, this is the size difference.
Okay.
We're putting a dog versus this. I mean, in the movie, she technically gets smaller,
Bolt
but
gets
she's
soloed.
still a
Yeah, I
She's-
think the chat has decided
Yeah.
to. Bolt gets
yeah.
rolled.
She's still a goddess of chaos. Like, what is he gonna do?
Let's do an adventure on this time. You have a
Alright,
live chat, so.
got it. Okay, next we have Spirit Poe. Spirit Poe, okay. Versus
Please don't
the
do
bowler
Bolt.
hat guy? Yo, this is actually...
Don't
this
even
is
roll
a good
events
high-
at this point.
Yeah, this is a high round, bro. Bowler hat guy. Like, hold on, I don't... If y'all don't
Bowler
know
hat
who
guy
Bowler
gets
Hat Guy-
annihilated.
Bro, he has a time machine. Also, look at... Hold on. I think you don't underestimate. Bowler hat, first of all, he's pure evil. Look at his chin.
Yeah,
Only
I
real
feel...
supervillains have this chin.
Okay, yeah, super
Have
villain.
chin
Poe is a veritable god.
Yeah, but Bowler hat guy has time travel and advanced technology.
Let's roll events. This is the only way we can decide this. We're rolling events.
Okay, very well. Alright, let's do it. Alright. We're gonna roll... no, never mind. Wait. Oh, fight in
Fight in the
darkness.
Bowler hat guy
Okay.
is getting annihilated.
Dead. Alright, even if this bowler hat guy goes, I think he loses. And look at his hat.
I don't understand. Bowler hats are absolutely divine, but I don't think
Yeah.
the hype is getting him past.
Wait, hold on. Underestimated. His hat. His hat can see. Oh wait, no, but Poe has inner peace. Yeah,
I feel like the only
Sorry,
way
bowling
bowler
ball.
hat guy had any chance if it was a no powers fight or if it was chat decides. Boss
Okay,
baby.
boss baby.
The show is not canon.
Short.
guys.
Actually, why not? Okay. This is the equivalent of a nuclear bomb.
Alright. This
Okay,
is
no,
roll
no,
again.
the reason-
This is ridiculous.
The reason why I say nuclear bomb versus crying baby is because there's been a few videos that I've seen recently, like Gamma Jack and Mr. Incredible just being way stronger than Gamma Jack, whose power is to emit gamma radiation.
Gamma Drac is a hilarious name.
Alright, Mega Mind.
Alright.
I love that movie so much. Mega Mind versus.
Always has been.
Okay, bro.
Mulan.
So, how do we say this to Milan's family? We're sorry, but your daughter passed away fighting a guy with a giant head.
There's no honor in this fight.
We're putting a girl from ancient China against a guy with
Against the most technologically
futuristic
advanced
tech.
character in his franchise.
This is the worst possible kind of matchup. It's like putting a caveman against like a modern military. All right. Ooh. Okay. Puss in Boots. Okay. From the Last Wish, guys. From the Last Wish.
His last wish puts.
Yeah. Not the TV show on Netflix. No. Versus Finn McMissile. Okay. This is interesting.
All right. We're gonna have to see
Okay.
this.
This is. Okay. This is it. I feel like Finn McMissile can do this. Like, what is he supposed to do? What? No, chat. What is Puss in Boots supposed to do against a car that shoots missiles, has a mode that allows him to be a submarine, makes
He is
oil
submersible.
slick, and has a mode that lets him be. Wait, no, that's the female. He doesn't have the jet. He also has a grappling hook, though. So he could literally just, like, grappling hook onto something and, like, drop kick Puss in Boots. And he could also just run him over. This is a matter of roadkill. Puss in Boots is the size of a cat. Like, Finn McMissile
Puss in
won't
Boots
even
also
see him.
has died 8 other times. I mean, he 1v1 to death, but just real quick, I'm saying the president right here. That was a melee fight between
plus
two very average characters. I don't think
is just on another level. Like, this guy's way more intelligent. He has missiles that shoot out of the front of
how
the
is
car.
How is he killing Finn McMissile?
Yeah. Bro, it's like it's silver versus reinforced steel. Plus he shoots
but alright,
missiles.
real quick.
And he
Gene
has
brought
the
it
gun.
up. Gene brought up the nuclear bomb. He brought up death. Guys, what do we see from the fight against death in Puss in Boots? That's actually somewhat like.
Yeah.
Is death killing Finn McMissile from what we've seen from him? Be honest, chat. Be honest.
Like,
Is that medieval ad dog killing the spy car?
okay, also, I want to take a moment to appreciate Cars 2 CGI. Look at this, bro. This is so clean. This is such a clean render.
Okay, no. This is an interesting one though. He does kill the mountain golem. How does he kill the mountain golem?
Yeah.
No, he utilizes the weapon against him.
No. He's like running on its arm and stuff. Plus, he also did the same thing with Giant Jack Horner. So I feel like he would definitely be able to strike Finn. But I feel like I don't. Rapier is capable of actually damaging Finn.
Let's roll an event. Let's do events for this.
Finn McMissile has missiles. If you would like to roll an event,
because like
sure.
if Finn McMissile is in a medieval street, I don't think if this is fought in Tokyo.
No.
Home field advantage. Who?
It's over.
Yeah.
It's over.
It's
over.
It's kind of big, guys.
If we're giving him home field advantage, he has a literal jet. Let's be honest. And even if not,
He does have the jet. He does have the jet. But just for the fun of it though, just so there's no upset in the chat, I want to look up Death real quick and what the fandom says about him.
Yeah, wait, also, wait, no, it's not even close. Finn McMissile has a gun.
He does have a gun too.
He has a mounted machine gun.
He has a lot of guns.
Yeah, so, let's see. We have a...
Puss can dodge the missile. How? I don't think the missile's the fastest thing on Earth, but I don't think he's dodging a gunshot.
Yes.
In fact, all the ways... Really quick, all 8 times that Puss died is through his own ignorance in a fight.
Yeah, and even if we're taking unignorant Puss, I think there's just some things he can't counter. Like, there's no way Puss in Boots is dodging bullets. Missiles maybe, but bullets no. Absolutely.
Let's see what's up with him though.
Okay, but like
powers and abilities. Supernatural traits. Okay, very supernatural. He's able to smash large crystals. Okay, I'm only taking through furniture for this stuff. The crystals are entirely... I feel like that was illusionary.
I mean, they're actual crystals, which is pretty...
It was a cave. It was
but also, Finn McMissile, also, how is Puss in Boots able to get to Finn McMissile if he can do enough damage to kill him? Don't forget, Finn McMissile is an experienced spy that's been on the job and knows how to go out undetected. He has the tech to do it. He's literally a spy, and if Puss in Boots sees him, I don't think he can even go fast enough to catch up with the car.
Well, no, wait. He doesn't have to beat him. He doesn't have to beat him 9 times, Gene, because well, he loses all 8 of his lives.
Plus,
also, it says that Death is super durable. He very clearly lost the bout because he would have been killed in that move against Puss in his rapier.
Also, I think it's important to mention, even with Puss versus Death, I don't think that changes much, because when Puss was fighting Death, it was a duel. The only reason Puss won the duel is because Death had no more reason to kill him because Puss was no longer ignorant. There was no... And Puss said himself he would have lost to Death because he couldn't fight infinitely. That wasn't a match of strength. That was a match of skill in which Puss had an advantage over Death. But I think that the skill... I don't think that... I don't think that Puss's skill would be able to... I don't think that Puss's skill would be able to kill Finn McMissile. Also, keep in mind something.
Forget skill. How is he gonna kill the damn
Hold on. Also, when it comes to durability, let's be honest. Here's the
Remember
reason why
not to spend too long on a single thing. This is a stream.
Yeah. Hold on, real quick. But I remember something that I haven't brought up yet. So there was there's only one time where we've ever seen a car die. And that was when Tow Truck Mater was going 600 miles per hour with a rocket jet engine and hit himself in the face. He died. And then he was able to... No, and when they die, there's an angel inside their car door that they get out of, but he went back in the car door. If I can find this image, hold up.
I don't remember that from the second movie.
That wasn't in the movie. It was in one of those major shorts.
Yeah, it's not canon. Sorry. Immortality. That's another interesting one. We decided not to add Death for some reason. We'll put him in the next one. Did we add Death? I have no idea. Did we? I don't know.
I don't know.
Pyrokinesis.
I think we added Jack Horner instead.
He did summon a ring of fire.
Yeah, so I think that Finn McMissile just wins more times out of none, right? Hello?
I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm just going to stick with that too. He's also been outsmarted by the egg as well. You got outsmarted by the egg. The first movie, in my opinion, is my favorite. I know that might not be disagreeable.
Hey, Luca, look, it's your favorite movie.
I think my screen paused for a second there.
Look, it's your favorite movie.
Let's see. Jesus Christ, wait, where is this? Let's go, Lord Shen. Lord Shen and his fleet.
Shen. Yep, Lord Shen and his fleet. Plus, he also has his armies too, which is decent. Versus Finn McMissile. Hey, he comes back. All right. When it comes to skill, I think they're equally matched. Lord Shen's experience is more than enough. But Lord Shen plus his armies is a lot. But we must remember something very important. Finn McMissile, in the starting scene of the movie, not only was able to outsmart and defeat and kill all of those guys on that oil rig, but he was able to avoid missiles from a destroyer, from like a battleship. Like a
No, it was a
modern ship.
destroyer.
And considering like 90% of the wolves are not so
That movie is
intelligent,
brutal.
they can easily be outsmarted by Finn. Plus, even Lord Shen would be outsmarted just because of the fact that she's not familiar with his technology. So the fact that you remember in the start when he was fighting that destroyer and he went underwater and then he popped out the fake tires and the oil. So they think he's dead, so he could do something like playing dead. Plus, I feel like he's taking out like Lord Shen's armies pretty easily. Not only does he just one-shot all the wolves because he has guns and missiles, but the fact that he can take out Lord Shen is pretty important too.
Okay.
I don't.
But you are massively underestimating the fact that it's a fleet. Like a fleet with cannons.
A fleet, yes, but it was a fleet of a
That
few
and
dozen
Lord Shen can
boats.
fire projectiles.
Yeah, but the problem is Finn McMissile can actually fire missiles. And we've seen that Lord Shen's cannons are capable, firework cannons are capable of destroying a boat. Our question here is, how does Finn McMissile's literal missiles compare to Lord Shen's
Well, for
cannons?
one,
And I think
think
same, but
well, first of all, he killed Poe straight up. So I think
but here's the question.
that they're quite comparable. One of them is just a giant bucket of bombs, and the other one is just a bomb. And second of all, I think with great confidence that Lord Shen can dodge a missile. In fact, I think he could do it if he's.
Okay. Hold on. I do want to say something though, just for future reference with characters like this. Should we have a behead the snake rule? Or sorry, behead the snake or yeah. So like if he kills Lord Shen, he wins.
I haven't watched the fourth movie, so I don't know his spirit form, which is kind of sad.
What do you mean Lord Shen's spirit form? He has spirit form?
Isn't he in
I'm pretty
the?
sure
He's
it's
in the
just his
fourth
normal
movie, right?
form. Yeah, I think so, but I think it's just his fourth form. And I don't know if they show them, I think it's like a montage or something, I don't know.
Alright, so Lord Shen, are we accepting that he has 2 lives here?
2 lives? Why would he have to?
No, because then Finn would have to be in the spirit realm for that to work. Alright, my 2 X factors for Lord Shen is one, he's an illusionary fighter. He uses his fans, his tail fans, in order to be effective at disorientation. He disoriented Poe multiple times in a fight. And 2, Lord Shen has dozens of I'm not gonna call them nails, but like daggers. And I don't think Finn, like, he's a car. I feel like Lord Shen has a overwhelming advantage in mobility compared to Finn.
Okay.
And those daggers could absolutely mess him up too.
Hold on. Yeah. I feel like they could pop his tires or something a few times.
Or go right through his eyes.
Yeah. Here's the thing. So I think that Finn has an advantage here because if we think about this, right? Finn's approach would be that he would be undetected by Lord Shen, right?
Mm-hmm.
His approach would be like the movie, to go in undetected and strike Lord Shen directly.
Let's do an events roll again, just to see. Even if it's not an environment, at least we'd have a balancer between them. The events roll is definitely a good idea to add non-disputes to them.
Okay, no powers magic. Does that change anything? Because they don't have any powers. It's really just weapons.
Yeah, it doesn't really change anything at all.
I don't think that changes anything, so reroll. So let's see. Okay, that's duos.
Alright. I guess we might as well just see who's fighting with them. We've kind of already went over Lord Shen and Finn McMissile, so let's see who their allies are.
Alright. Okay.
Alright, Mr. Incredible. There.
Okay.
Well, that's a double
Alright.
elimination. That's a double.
Okay,
That was a
here's
mistake.
my thing. Here's my thing. I don't know if it's fair to eliminate someone off of rolling duos after
Actually,
analyzing two characters.
Never mind.
Is
No,
the thing.
Mr. Incredible isn't bulletproof.
He's not, but Mr. Incredible's on Finn McMissile's team. They're on the same team.
But yeah, you're right.
So,
Stupid.
how about this? I don't think we should eliminate Madam or Mr. Incredible, since I think that would just be unfair, since we rolled them after discussing. So, like duos, if we roll in the middle of something, should be. So I think Lord Shen loses. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to
So
give
let
Lord
me
Shen.
just eliminate Lord Shen from this list. Lord Shen. Sorry. Okay. That was odd. Okay, next we have Luca.
POTUS, alright.
POTUS.
The
POTUS.
dropship.
Okay.
The
You
war
should probably
ender.
show them who POTUS is, but real quick, I'm gonna roll the Disney wheel. So let's see. We have POTUS versus Tarzan.
Well, we don't even need to I'll show
I
him
don't
still.
even need to
just
show
for-
them, but yeah, I'm just gonna re-roll while you show them who POTUS is.
Yeah, Tarzan is dead.
Yep.
POTUS is the machine from Monsters vs. Aliens. It has a shield. It has a shield that can survive basically any early 2000s to 1900s military technology.
Okay.
It also has drill
Luca.
arms.
Luca, the wheel. The wheel. The
I
wheel.
don't remember this.
Look at the
Alright,
wheel.
Tamatoa. You want to do events for this?
No. I think this is actually a really interesting 1v1. Tamatoa versus Eris. It's a battle between two gods, right?
Yeah, but
So, I
one
think
god
first-
already has his weaknesses laid out.
Yeah. Okay, I think it's fair to say Eris could have a size advantage here, and the more or less because she's so strong. But the question is Tamatoa a strong enough god? Is she a stronger god than Eris? So first of all, let's take in the fact that Eris is a goddess of chaos. She's the goddess of chaos, and in most of the movie, she's trying to unrestrict her power so she can trap and go to plane or something. But it should at least maybe look into that a little more, because I actually haven't watched them that. I've only seen a lot of clips of it. Additionally, Tamatoa's pretty big, at least, to the fact that at least she can see her when looking at, like, the
powers
world.
and abilities. She's intangible. She stole the Book of Peace. She could pass through
Oh,
walls
yeah.
and indicates that she could also pass through walls and doors. Matter manipulation. When the executioner was about to behead Sinbad, Eris stopped him by shattering his sword, indicating the goddess controls matter. Ice breath. Telescopic vision. Weather manipulation. Unleash black clouds over Syracuse. We already went over that. Teleportation. Size manipulation. Can vary in heights. Shape shifting. Shift their appearance at will.
Yeah.
Summoning. His utmost
Something else-
ability was to summon monsters to
Ooh.
create a sin against. Okay, so she can summon
Yeah,
monsters.
no, not the god of chaos, the god of discord. Sorry, I got the wrong subject. She's the god of discord, based on Eris, the actual Greek. Yeah, no, size manipulation is
chaos
important.
manipulation. Immortality. Cannot be killed when she cut herself in the chest to give the sword. Only a bloodless mark appeared, which then disappeared. Was she never killed in the story? Wait, it's like weakness.
No,
Commitment
no,
to one
she's not.
sword. Being a goddess, Eris is bound by her sword. Alright, she must respect the stipulated terms. Okay. So, the only way to beat her is by getting the sword.
Yeah. Can Tamatoa get the sword? That is a good question. Because Tamatoa, more or less, is pretty. First of all, she's pretty big since she literally makes up an island. But Eris is way bigger since she literally can look in space. But other than that, I think that. Well, what else can I? Well, I feel like she has a lot of ways to get away from Tamatoa, especially with her her manifestation, and the fact that Tamatoa won't be able to damage her at all, and the fact that when Eris was looking at the planet, I can't bring up a clip because copyright, but I do know that when Eris was looking at the planet, like Eris clips from Sinbad, she was able to make a flick in the weather, so she can affect the environment around her. Plus, matter manipulation is really interesting against a god whose whole thing is being environmental. Since Tamatoa was creating a stormy environment around him and was made of magma, shooting magma, breathing magma, I guess, and throwing meteors.
Or you mean Tamatoa's the crab?
Oh!
Not Tafiti. Tamatoa's the crab.
Oh, then he loses. How is he supposed to win this?
I'm checking out the monsters that she can summon.
Hold on,
He's a borrower crab. I would assume that one of the things you go for is a sword. It's more, how would she stop his advance?
How would she? First of all, she has matter manipulation.
Okay, but let's assume it's with tangible objects and weapons, so that she doesn't just Thanos snap everybody that comes across her.
Okay.
Ice breath. Throws soap
Yeah, she does have
bubbles.
ice breath.
Yeah, she throws soap bubbles though.
Yeah,
Matter
but
manipulation.
also size. Hold on. Size. There's a massive size difference between these two. Not only can she literally teleport, but also she can manipulate weather in crazy ways. She can manipulate chaos and discord and unleash them whenever she wants.
Let's say
She
that,
can summon
let's say the sword
creatures.
is on a hill, 500 feet away from the active opponent.
Okay, she can summon creatures, manipulate darkness. She can teleport to stop him
The creatures
physically.
are based
and
on
she
the
can do-
constellation.
Yeah, she can summon those two creatures based on constellations. She can be really big to being able to literally manipulate the weather while seeing the planet, which is crazy. She can cause chaos whenever she wants, being the goddess of discord. She can teleport, and she can also physically stop him. Since she's able to, we know she's able to physically interact with things, saying that she was able to stab herself and shake Sinbad's hand, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, she was able to break the executioner's sword. And Sinbad is a good movie.
What of that though? Because one of his main features is he's able to overpower Maui.
Yeah, but he's able to overpower Maui without his weapon, which he says is the source of his power all the time. He says that without his weapon, he's defenseless and stuff. Which I'm not gonna downplay Maui because of it, but I feel like Maui's strongest feats are sometimes because of his weapons. I mean, he outright that with those feats, he could have probably defeated Tafiti. But if without the weapon he can't defeat Tafiti, I feel like Maui would probably yeah. And also, just saying something real quick. With the pulling the sun feat, how are we gonna take this? Because we're taking the current version of the characters. His tattoo feats don't match a lot of his actual movie showings. So are we gonna count the tattoo feats? I think it's fair to. I'm fine with it.
Yeah, we already said we're gonna
All right.
tattoo feats.
Oh wait, another thing. Because Tamatoa is obsessed with gold, and because Eris is a master manipulator.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking too. That is the big thing
be,
here. That is the number one
Yeah, she could
thing.
influence him with gold.
Would he care
A lot of gold.
to kill her if he got gold?
Yeah, I mean, his whole thing is he's a collector, right?
I said,
Plus,
would
I
he
feel like-
care to kill her if he got gold?
I feel like he would try to kill her, but only after he secured the gold. And I feel like she could kill. I feel like Eris is more than capable of killing him because she's able to affect the environment physically, and because of the creatures she can summon, which, by the way, are huge. If
They
you
are massive.
yeah. They like if you look at one of the images like of her with the planet, if you click on that and like they can be really big. I think it's in about the film on the right. There's with the monster bestiary. Yeah, but like I feel like she just has the advantage of that she's not only gonna outsmart him, but she's also just stronger. So I feel like Eris wins because of those two main reasons. Yeah.
Agreed. Yeah, I think Eris has just enough to pull this one through. Tamatoa ain't gonna be like. Actually, wait though. Tamatoa has priorities. Like he prioritized the hook over the rest of his gold. He even placed it at the top of his shell. So who's to say that he wouldn't want the sword more than other things? What could she summon for him that would make the sword less enticing? Especially considering that he has the obedience of Eris. The power of Eris with the sword.
The Book of Peace.
Yeah, but then she loses her power.
Oh yeah.
What can she do? That and Tamatoa's already underwater. Most of her manipulations of the actual world come from the water. He doesn't exactly need a solid ground to be effective. No crabs usually do.
Although something else to mention real quick here is that I feel like when Tamatoa's like fighting us, I think that maybe she can't permanently distract him, but I think she can temporarily distract him.
And
right?
how is she gonna kill him?
Because even if how is she gonna kill him? First of all, she can affect the environment around her, so she'd probably be able to stab him. The saying she could stab herself and she could.
Yeah, but
break
how
the
would she be able to stab him? He's a borrower, crap.
I don't know, stab him in the mouth? I mean, she's intangible. On top of that, she could also flip him over. Then what is she gonna do?
He could try to
flip him over, and then cut his neck. Plus, she can sow chaos. She can create storms. She can control the weather and the environment, making it much harder.
I don't think the weather and the environment would make much of a difference here.
My thing is that I just don't see that there's a way that Tamatoa is enduring all of this. I feel like she can find a way to flip him over.
Can he make it 500 feet and grab his sword off a hill?
Well, first of all, are we starting? Okay, so I guess can he make it 500 feet? I mean, he's going through heck. Even if he's underwater, I think underwater is even worse. Plus, she can she can summon tornadoes or heavy winds to slow him down. He'll have to fight her creatures. She can literally sow chaos. She can attack him. She can manipulate matter to send objects flying at him and whatnot. And she and I think that all of that combined is enough to get an advantage on him. Especially more than enough to be able to flip him over. Saying he was able to get flipped over by Maui and Moana without the weapon.
That's true.
Right?
Yeah, okay, I can see that.
So I think that Eris wins.
Agreed.
Alright. So alright, let's spin again.
Oh wait, I'm on
What's that?
So you said what? Alright, guess our roller just disappeared for a sec. It looks like we hit POTUS, though I don't know. Might be the penguin. Oh, there we go, the penguin. Penguin from Madagascar.
Okay, penguins versus Yen Sid from Fantasia. Okay, Yen Sid versus the penguin. Alright, I'm not gonna immediately put the penguins out, but a big thing is that Yen Sid was able to beat Charnabog, who's in the wheel as well.
Sorry, I was editing something. So penguins versus who?
Versus Yen Sid.
Yen Sid.
Yeah, the one that beat Charnabog from Fantasia. I just put it on the thing, if you can see.
Yeah, I can see it. Let's get a little bit more of a background to this man. Is he Yen Sid or Yen Seed?
I think it's S-I-D. It's Yen Sid or Seed, but I think it's Sid. It looks like a Sid to me.
Powers and ability, Fantasia, Soldier's Hat, none can draw mystic clowns taking up the shape of bats and such. He can bring to life inanimate objects. diamonds out of warts, and elephants out of cats. He also has the ability without the hats. He can dissolve water. In Kingdom Hearts, he possesses the ability to use the Keyblade and also the magical abilities capable of being used by Keyblade masters. He can wield and manipulate the power of light.
Okay. That's pretty strong. I'm not, although Yensid had Yensid has a lot of advantage.
Enchanted objects and garments of various effects. Send them back to past versions of the world and teleport between worlds at will. An epic Mickey, Disney's epic Mickey was peak, by the way. But yeah, an epic Mickey, Yensid possesses all of his powers from Fantasia and also can create entire worlds. Paintbrushes, so he's a creator. He also wears the world of his own and can reach them via various means with a magical mirror. Fantasia music evolves. This is one of the new ones. He can sustain the realms of Fantasia. He can conjure objects that have been air foresee the future. Alright, so he has future sight and is capable of holding chaotic force, known as the noise, which threatens the realms of Fantasia. So he's like Orc Wizard, #1.
Yeah.
I don't see how the Penguins are beating this man, considering they got soloed by Dave.
Oh, whoa, hey. Alright, here's the thing. Penguins have inventions, gear, and a lot of other things at their disposal.
Is this Penguins from Penguins of Madagascar?
Yeah. They also have their own movie, The Penguins.
Yeah, Penguins of Madagascar. Or is it the Penguins movie?
Okay, I have all of their inventions here. So so they have the nuclear reactor, which launches the larve. I don't know what that is. The larve is an upgraded SUV that makes it easy for land travel, assault, and defense. They also have Penguin Air.
We're looking at the movies.
Yeah.
This includes Madagascar too.
These are all the Madagascar movies plus the Penguins movie.
I don't remember any of that being used in the Penguins movie. The most I've seen of them in materials is the dude who can vomit up anything.
No. The SUV was the one they used against Madame Dubois. They also have Penguin Air, which is the one they used in Escape to Africa, the plane.
Yeah, but the plane was broken down because of the monkeys. You know why?
Yeah, but then it was fixed again.
Was it?
Madagascar 3. Yes. They used it to escape Dubois. Other than that, they also have...
No, I'm talking about after they escaped Dubois. All the monkeys.
After they escaped Dubois, I'm pretty sure.
Remember, at the train station, they abandoned it. That's why they had to take the train.
Yeah. Other than that, they have the intelligence intensifying incubation chamber, which is used to enhance the intellectual abilities of the yet-to-be-born Eggy. What?
Hello.
Okay. Jetpacks.
Sure.
Mind switching.
All right.
Okay, they do have jetpacks.
I'll take care of that.
Switching.
Give me 1 second. I need to.
All right. Got you.
Dog is always trying to talk, trying to say something.
Okay, let's see. So there's so the Penguins also have jetpacks.
Yeah, but that's not there. But no, they were given jetpacks at the end of the movie.
No. These are Kowalski's inventions.
No, the jetpack was from the end of the movie.
No. Kowalski invented a pair of jetpacks, but it doesn't matter. Other Kowalski inventions include a mind switching device, a truth serum, knockout gas, a shrink ray, an orbital death. What?
These are all from the show, though.
Death ray. Here's the thing. Hold on. I feel like.
Are you gonna make the show canon for the Penguins? Let's let the chat decide. Are we allowing? In fact, I'll type into the chat. Are we allowing Penguins from the DreamWorks show? Let's see. We don't exactly have too many people in the chat, but like, first person to respond gets to adjudicate what happened. keep going over what the Penguins have in the show. They have an orbital ray.
Okay. So they have really crazy stuff, including. All right, let me go over this. So they have a spaceship intended to get to the moon, an intelligence intensifying incubation chamber that enhances your intelligence, jetpacks, a penguin car, a super ray which makes fish super fish and makes other things bigger. An antidote to that. They also have an unknown cutting device, which Kowalowski doesn't know what
Let's say anything they're small enough to hold
device
will be inside of what's his name, Rico's mouth. Also, two people said sure.
So,
yeah, two of them said sure. So I
yeah.
guess.
Okay. So let's see. So I think things small enough would include things like the jetpacks. I think the mind switching device, the furnace cooling attachment. I don't think so. Let's see. The Love You Later 3000.
How on earth is the jetpack fitting in this fight?
Bro, it's Rico. It's Rico. We gotta remember that guy can fit a lot in his mouth.
No, I'm talking about like things that are bigger than him. I don't think he spits out anything bigger than him. Does he?
He does. Yeah, but plus they could also just have the jetpacks on their back.
That's true. Alright, we'll give them the jetpack from the end of
satellite override remote control unit, which can override a satellite signal.
Also, guys, just really quickly, thank you for 12 subscribers. I got 12 extra subscribers overnight. That's crazy, guys. Thank you very much for that. I'm glad that everything's going well for you.
That's it.
But yeah, let's continue.
Yeah, nice job, man.
Thank you.
A shrink ray, a truth serum, sleeping gas,
which is
just knockout gas, amnesia mist, which makes people forget something they know recently. Let's see. He also has the chronotron, which is time travel. The upgraded jetpack that allows him to fly and fire weapons. Kinetic energy spray, which is basically like spray paint that creates a barrier coating the wearer. Yeah, aka the penguins.
All right, if we go overall, let's like get 5 of these. Oh boy. That's not good. What? Were we just kicked off of the stage?
I think so.
Yeah, sorry, guys. We were just kicked off stage. Of course, man. Congrats. Thank you, man.
Podcast.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, podcast channel. Go to the voice channel.
By the way, Discord server. We're still working on that.
Yep.
The Discord server. I already made it. I made a profile pic for it. So we're going to set up the Discord server now. Hopefully we can get something done. Probably by the end of this week.
Let's see. Okay, so what were you saying?
I was talking about the Discord server for the channel.
Oh, no, about the penguins before we got kicked.
Like 10 weapons. Just so we can remember what's going on here. Because we will be reading these things all day.
Okay, so, alright, 10 weapons, probably, let's see. I'm gonna choose the first things that I think can fit in here, such as basic things, jetpack, the mind switching device, the Love You Later 3000 isn't very useful, so I guess the shrink ray, the truth serum.
Who's our opponent again? I completely forgot what our weapon is.
Hold on. The enemy is, Yen Sid from Fantasia, the wizard. And I guess the kinetic energy spray, the upgraded jetpack, the chronotron, and the snow machine, the snow cone machine.
Sorry. The kinetic energy spray?
Yeah, it creates a barrier of energy coating the wearer. This was made explicitly for Randy the sheep when kids continued touching him.
Well, considering Yen Seed can obliterate matter, with the start of that, he can just make things disappear, or bring objects to life. What advantage does that bring him in this fight?
Well, I think he could take out most of the penguin's weapons. I mean,
or utilize most of the penguin's weapons.
He can avoid knockout gas and stuff, but he also has to deal with the orbital death ray, right?
Don't know how he's getting past that one.
Yeah.
Is
Plus,
there
they
any
also have
feats
the
that allow them to manipulate the stars or sky?
Okay, they do have the satellite override remote control unit that can override a satellite and send a signal so that it can be controlled.
You think he'd be able
So,
to disarm? This is a wizard, not like a spec op. So let's remember this. Like, will he have the know-how to disarm?
I mean, like, I feel like maybe if he tried to destroy it, the penguins could stop him. One, they have the Chronotron, which is a time travel machine, but I don't think that's very important here. I think the snow cone machine could help overwhelm Yensid because it could create so much snow that it covered up most of New York City.
Yeah, but he controls the oceans. I think that's a really bad idea.
They won't know that. Plus, they have jetpacks, so they can fly over the water. They also have a shrink ray, so they could shrink.
Yeah, but he could control the jetpacks too. All he had to do is flick his little finger, and then everything in front of him just turns into.
Yeah, but he could use this. They could use the shrink ray to shrink him, or a staff if he has one. Does he use a staff?
His hat's the source of his magic, but it's been proven that he's able to conjure magic without it. So he's a high-level wizard. He doesn't even need his hat and staff. I feel like his ability to transmogrify as well as manipulate matter and water is going to make this a very unrealistic fight for the Penguins to win more than once. I mean, they barely crawled past Dave the Octopus.
Yeah, good point. I feel like you're right. I guess.
Ironically though, I think all of their inventions is their biggest downfall in this fight.
Really? Why?
Because that you're basically just giving Yen Seed ammunition.
Good point. Alright, next. Let's roll.
It would have been interesting if it was an events match, and then it'll just be 4 penguins versus an old man without powers. Spirit
Okay,
Pump.
let's have Spirit
Alright guys,
Pump.
we got our heavy hitters coming up.
Yeah, we almost got another heavy hitter behind that, which I really want to say. Oh, Jafar!
Okay!
Okay,
let's jump into
this.
Big
one. Okay.
Let me
First of all,
let me read up
Jafar.
about Jafar.
Hold on. No, Jafar's genie form is nothing to scoff at. In the animated thing, he can summon energy constructs. That 100%. He was literally like he had so much power. Plus, he has the ability to grant wishes. But important thing
I should probably just look it up a little bit.
Yeah. Important thing we had to mention with
Turn
Jafar
into other genies?
There's the other genie from Aladdin, the blue one, I guess. But something with Jafar, by the way, his genie pot is being carried around by his bird.
Yeah, that's the balancer for Genie Jafar, by the way. His bird carries around his lamp.
Yeah. That doesn't mean you still, even if you take out the bird, doesn't mean you defeat Jafar. But Jafar also has mind control, even in his base form. Plus, he has energy constructs. I think most of his feats are probably going to come from, Aladdin 2, right? Because Aladdin 2 had Genie Jafar.
Let's just see what's up of base Jafar first. Alternate forms, there's Genie Jafar. Strength, sent a castle tower flying from a frozen wasteland like a rocket. King Mahood, who can change the weather in Quirkistan? Forming and dissipating huge storm clouds, approximately 175 kilotons of TNT. Causing earthquakes intense enough to rupture the ground on the country's edge. 1.8 megatons of TNT. Causing enormous eruptions of lava from the earth. 61 kilotons of TNT. Causing crops, grass, and trees to sprout across the country. He also caused a blizzard that spanned over Agrabah.
This
Great
looks
snowman that can
other
freeze
things.
a city. Storming through it like Godzilla, creates a building-sized statue of himself, casually kicking its head off, and move it like a mech suit. He can bring statues to life. Got it. Through the
Okay, important thing.
yeah.
Wait, important thing. If the
You
lamp
have a
is
great time,
destroyed,
Octo.
Jafar dies. Yeah, let's see ya. Wait, is he leaving?
Yeah, Octo's leaving. So.
Or,
Hold
yeah.
it to okay speed.
Yeah. So.
He tagged a
alright,
magic
important.
carpet, who was flying at Mach 25.
How do we know he was flying at Mach 25?
Because he flew over the frozen wasteland from Agrabah in a few minutes.
Ah, okay.
He also blocked the
it
whip
says that-
strike at Mach 1, huh?
It says that his abilities include things like reality manipulation, teleportation of other things, breaking underwater, superhuman strength, telekinesis, which is controlling the earth, summoning lightning bolts, shape-shifting, size alteration, object conjuring, creating fire, water tornadoes, energy beams that can stun people, and which were all demonstrated in the first movie. Which makes sense since the genie in the animated movie is capable of a lot of things. Plus, he was he was stated to be nigh immortal as long as the lamp isn't destroyed, right?
Alright. Well, nigh immortal as long as the lamp isn't destroyed? Alright.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that makes
He's
sense. No, that
basically
makes sense.
you
That
have to
makes sense.
destroy
That
the
makes sense.
lamp.
Alright.
The lamp?
Could block incoming lightning. Okay, so he can intercept lightning, dodge lightning strikes from Jafar. Wait, sorry. As Genie Jafar. Okay.
Wait. By the way, as for the lamp's durability, the lamp was only destroyed by lava.
He
So think of it like the
entire
ring from
planet.
I think that's
He
really just from the
moved
animation thing.
planet at high speed.
Oh wait. Okay, I must
Sorry.
say something. I don't know about that. I don't think so.
I
Cause
don't
there
think that's
when
from the movies.
yeah no, cause when he was transforming, there were a few objects that looked like planets, but I don't think those were actual planets.
I think they're talking about what he did in the
Transformation.
in the game. I think that speed feed is from the game. He rapidly grew in size, dwarfing planets, and he moved planets around at high speeds. I'm going to say that that's from the game.
When you say game, do you mean like Donald's Castle Treasure Challenge, bro? That's the only game I can find with Aladdin characters in it.
You sure? I'm pretty sure Jafar is in Kingdom Hearts.
Oh yeah, good point. Yeah, he's probably in Kingdom.
I mean, we have Chernobog scaled in the game. Would it be unfair
but I
to
feel
scale
like-
Genie Jafar here?
I feel like no, because like for example characters like Eris. We don't scale her to planetary, even though she's probably that big. She can get that big. But also another thing is that when it comes to Kingdom Hearts, we include people like Chernobog and Yen Sid because all of their feats come from Kingdom Hearts. Like those are mostly exclusive to Kingdom Hearts, and I think I believe that's something else for Yen Sid. Hold on. Fantasia. Yeah, Fantasia and Kingdom Hearts are the main things that Chernobog and Yen Sid are from. And also the only other one from Kingdom Hearts were included.
Alright, so despite the ridiculous environmental control he seems to have, or has weaknesses.
Alright, let's talk
He
about
could get
Poe.
sealed in the Genie lamp,
Real quick.
and it's not about limits. Jafar's touching the lamp, not only does, okay, so he can't travel far distances, makes sense why he terrorizes the country from one place, and if the Genie lamp is destroyed, he will die too. This is interesting because Poe isn't a stranger to the supernatural.
Yeah, absolutely not. Plus, I think that when it comes to them fighting, the lamp's highest feat of like durability so far has been the fact that the lamp was able to at most survive lava.
Oh wait, give me 1 second. There's also one big thing. He cannot directly kill people as a genie.
Oh yes.
It has
He
to
has
be
to do
indirect, no matter how much
Yeah.
you want to.
Okay. So like lightning. or something.
No, that's a deliberate strike. He has to manipulate other people, or he has to make sure that's not him directly that kills him. So like he could strike a mountainside, but the falling rocks would have to kill Poe just to make it fair for the fight. Let's do an events wheel then, because I think this is too complex for merely a regular ass island.
Okay. Yeah, sure. All right. I don't think we can. Gonna roll trios. Do you want to just roll it again?
Yeah, let's roll that.
I feel like we should only do trios and duos for like.
So Genie seems to be quite the elementalist. We're gonna get duos on.
Yeah.
I'll just say it was the home field advantage one right above it. Oh, okay.
Wait, let's just roll for something. Oh, see? You would choose.
Alright, well, viewers choose.
Alright, important thing about Poe, since we haven't really talked much about Poe. Poe's pretty strong on his own. Since Skadoosh was literally able to one-shot both Tai Lung and Kai, and can basically literally kill people. And
you think he's getting a skadoosh off though? Because the man's made of clouds.
No, I don't think he can get a skadoosh off. But he also can control chi, which he did to make the chi dragon. He can fly as well, and he was able to contend with Kai, someone who in the spirit realm was breaking build.
By the way, for viewers choose, that means you guys could choose whatever event you guys want directly.
Yeah.
So if you want to choose any of the events on the event wheel, Luca, you want to just close viewers' choice? That way they can see.
Yeah, sure, but
so you could choose any of the scenarios on the event.
Choose. You can choose like home field advantage, fight in darkness, no powers, and then there's battlefield advantages for Disney and DreamWorks respectively. Plus, there's also grounded battle, which means they fight only on land. No jumping / flying.
All right. Well, now that we got that covered.
Bro, this image in the middle.
The glasses look great. You should color it.
Thanks.
Damn. All right. Never mind. Can't even find my pen. Well then, how big are the lists for now? How long was the stream been going? Too. Actually, I could just check right in.
Probably a few hours, but I can't look at the list until we finish. So. Alright, whoever chats first.
It's only been 2 hours. Alright, it's not bad.
Yeah, no, that's not that bad. We have a decent amount of characters on each wheel still. Might have to be.
Probably gonna have to split this to 2 parts, but yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Home field advantage. Guess nobody's choosing.
Alright, so I guess we just spin again.
Indeed.
Wait, I think we got fight in darkness.
Alright, fight in the dark.
I feel like Jafar has an advantage here, but also, because Poe can't see, even with his chi. I mean, he can create the chi dragon, but that doesn't exactly emit light.
Doesn't he catch cannonballs if his eyes closed?
Yeah, but that doesn't emit light. Yeah, he can at least react. I just see okay, I think that Poe could win because I don't see a reality where Jafar can indirectly kill Poe. But
Poe's ridiculously durable too. Yeah. Like ridiculously
I do
durable.
see a reality where Poe destroys the lamp, especially if it's just between him and a bird. It's just a matter of closing the distance.
I mean, he's ridiculously fast in dragon form. There's no way that bird's carrying around that godforsaken lamp for long.
Yeah, so I think that actually Poe's pulling the W here.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, he has things like terraforming and weather conditions, but that's nothing different to Poe. Especially on his way to the Panda Village, I think that Poe has the upper hand directly.
Yeah. All right. So let's re-roll then.
All right.
So far, okay. Let's go. Hey.
All right, Draco. By the way, he gets the Bewildered Beast.
Ooh, Draco Bloodfist versus Mr. Incredible.
Mr. Incredible can. We've seen him stop a train, but that was arguably his weakest form.
No. Yeah. Okay. Let's go into the power difference here. First of all, Mr. Incredible is the strongest hero to ever live. He's stronger than people like Gamma Jack, who can emit gamma radiation. He's been shown to easily be able to jump from a building with no pressure. And I think that he physically outmatches Draco Bloodfist in every single way.
Well, that's
Plus,
obvious.
he's
But what about
able.
the
Plus,
Bewildered
another
Beast?
thing is that when it comes to the Wildebeest, he was able to beat every single Omnidroid except for the final version by himself, which includes beating every single hero in the Incredibles verse. People who like Universal Man or Meta Man, who had flying, who Meta Man had, I think, flying and super strength, and I did forget Universal Man what he did.
But the Bewildered Beast breathes ice. And I don't think Mr. Incredible can carry the Bewildered Beast.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Even if it breathes ice, Mr. Incredible is stronger than people like Frozone. So, yeah.
Yeah, well, right,
Tangibility.
but Frozone's a drop in a bucket to the
He's
types of
stronger
things
than
Bewildered Beast.
Universal Man, who has the power of molecular combustion. He can also hurl a molecular waves of explosive energy at others.
Yeah,
Another
but
thing is that
if he was killed off by the machine, that could be just tied down to him being a dumbass. Look at his intelligence. What an idiot. He's a dumbass. Sorry.
but here's the thing. Gamma Jack had high. Hold on. There is one for Mr. Incredible too. And if we look at Mr. Incredible compared to some of these other people, like Gamma Jack, I guess.
Alright, I don't think Cancer Rays is a good. Like, I could survive Gamma Jack if I wanted to, Luca. I just die a month later.
I think. Okay,
Gamma Jack is a dummy. I don't think that he was able to survive.
Gamma Jack is not stupid. Gamma Jack has high on intelligence.
Right, look at Universal Man. I can outsmart this
he's
man.
Stupid. He's stupid. Yeah, but Gamma Jack.
Wait. Go back to Universal Man.
Look at Gamma Jack. But Universal.
He's
Man.
entirely indestructible. How did he die to a robot?
I don't exactly. And also, when it comes to Mr. Incredible, look at Mr. Incredible's thing, and there's a stark difference between. I'm gonna see if they have it like somewhere in these images or something. Oh no, Mr. Incredible. I'm gonna search it up real quick.
Can he outpunch one of Toothless's breaths?
I think so.
He's fast.
I think maybe if we search up like stats. I'm trying to find this.
I think he can knock out a Bewildered Beast.
Yeah, I feel like so too. Because I swear, I've seen this for Mr. Incredible before. I've seen it. I can't find a picture of it now.
How, look up how much punch power he has.
I guess that doesn't show either. Hold on, I have an idea.
You have safe search on, by the way.
I don't know. Probably. I probably just didn't. Okay. These. I just need to find one for
Mr. Incredible right there, right in the middle.
In the middle? Oh, here we go. Look at his stat. Okay, where's the...
Downburst.
Mr. Incredible is a monster. I'm on DeviantArt.
DeviantArt, you're getting really, really close to the terms of service, Luke. Be careful searching around the internet strip.
Okay, so Mr. Incredible,
he's moderately intelligent.
max indestructibility, strength, and endurance. Decent intelligence, high agility, and a low power type. Compare that to Gamma Jack, who has max power type and high intelligence.
What about
even Universal.
But what about the Bewildered Beast? Like the breath. I don't know how he's going to get past the Bewildered Beast's breath.
Here's the thing.
It ignites the island with its ice breath. The entire nest is made out of ice breath.
Yeah, but Mr. Incredible was able to survive being near lava, so extreme temperatures are no different. And he's stronger than people like Frozone, who has ice.
What about just a straight, like, hills of ice, like waves of ice spikes that are created from?
I feel like Mr. Incredible is durable enough to just walk through that or to power through that. Like,
You
let's
really
be
think so?
Yes. Like, he's even stronger than Meta Man. Who, look at this guy. Max endurance, strength, and power type.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
the
he
problem
is
with these dudes though is that look how stupid they are. They're idiots. They're idiots.
But what about Gamma Jack? Gamma Jack is smarter than Mr. Incredible.
Okay, I'll give it to Gamma Jack, sure, but
Gamma Jack is smarter
he's
than
bad
Mr.
at
Incredible.
everything else. He has the mobility of a
He has
slug.
max power type. He has
He's
radiation.
below average. All right, radiation is not a good superpower.
But the problem is that I feel like Mr. Incredible was able to be a version of the Omnidroid that beats every single other hero ever. That's the thing. The final version of the Omnidroid, he did not beat that by himself. He did.
Are we
he did
giving
hold its
Draco
weight,
the dragon nest?
What is the dragon nest?
The dragon nest, the nest of dragons that he controls.
I feel like no, because that's more of an environment.
I think it'll be fair if he gets a dragon nest then. Yeah, it's environmental. We're not.
Yeah, I feel like he has his own dragons, but I'm just
How is he
struggling
going
with
to outfight the Bewildebeest or even get a good shot
Also,
on it?
another. Here's the thing. He doesn't have to directly outfight the Bewildebeest. He could just go for Draco.
That's
I feel
true.
like
He just has to kill Draco.
He's more than agile enough to move around the Bewildebeest and like Mr. Incredible.
No, that's
when
true. You're right. This is Draco.
Plus,
not the
he can probably carry the Bewildebeest and throw it at least a decent distance away, and he can probably just maneuver around the ice breath if he needs to. He doesn't need to take it. Also, he's got hops, dude. He's able to jump. He was able to jump out of that building to save Citron, and he was able to hold on to him while he had a bomb strapped to him while flying around. I feel like his endurance is more than enough to prove that he can get past the dragon and defeat Draco.
Draco's
especially
kind of
saying the dragon in the movie is not trying to protect Draco at all, dude.
That's true. That is, yeah. Okay, I understand now. Yeah, I think Mr. Incredible takes this one.
So I think, yeah. Cool.
Let's do 3 more.
I feel like we can do a bit more. A bit more. I still have like 2 hours.
Megamind.
Oh, Megamind. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, that's Megamind versus Mr. Incredible. All right, superhero versus supervillain. So we already went over Mr. Incredible. How about Megamind? So when it comes to Megamind, I feel like he's quite powerful.
I think he's just a better Syndrome here.
Yeah.
Syndrome, if he wasn't.
He has. Syndrome was awesome. He's one of the best villains ever. But Megamind's stronger than Syndrome, I feel like. And the fact that Megamind also has things like his battle suit, the Megamind. He has machines that can turn the oceans of the world into jello. He has machines that are able to literally lift Metro City into the sky. He has an orbital cannon with the concentrated power of the sun. Like, I feel like Mr. Incredible has no way of getting around that, and Megamind can just be in places he can't reach. Keep in mind, Megamind's battle suit was able to go toe-to-toe with Titan. I feel like it could do something against Mr. Incredible, someone who did struggle at least against the Omnidroid version of 9, and was unable to beat the Omnidroid's 10th iteration.
I feel like I think that Mr. Incredible is pretty easy to restrain as well with the gravity thing. So I'm going to assume that the dehydration gun can do the exact same thing.
Yeah, and if he just uses the dehydration gun and then hits him with the orbital cannon, then Mr. Incredible's dead. There's nothing he's doing to dodge that. So I feel like Megamind wins.
Technically, the only thing Megamind has to do here is stall long enough for the orbital cannon to charge up, the sun to heat up. He's gotta wait for the sun to heat up.
Yeah. Alright, so I think Megamind takes that, yeah. So, alright, let's roll again. Let's see. By the way, we have 15 for Disney right now, and we have 20 for DreamWorks. So Disney's losing right now. Alright, we got Yen Sid again. And for DreamWorks, we got Spirit Poe. Alright, Yen Sid is
Spirit
pretty
Poe's
powerful.
Spirit Poe is the exact opposite to Yen Sieb here. They've both been here before, so let's do an event round.
Yeah.
We've seen both of them already.
No way. Alright, Yen Sieb wins this. If we're doing a ground battle, Poe won't be able to fly or jump.
Yeah,
and Poe is a character. You gotta remember something. Poe is unable to walk upstairs if they're big enough. Like, Poe, when it comes to him on the ground and no jumping, he's finished. Plus, Yen has a much more versatile arsenal of magic that he can use to just defeat Poe.
Yeah, but like,
No...
Yen Sieb's also an old man.
Okay, but I don't think Poe is killing Yen before Yen kills Poe. Because Poe doesn't have any ranged attacks other than the dragon, which on itself can be considered slow. I think Poe can deflect. Okay, when it comes to attacks, Poe has been able to deflect the cannonballs, yes, but I don't think physical. Yeah. Plus on top of that, when it comes to swords and stuff, only characters like Tigress have hands strong enough to do that, since she literally punched wood for like 20 years. So I feel like Yen is winning this one.
Yeah, he's just, I also think that Yen Sieb has just enough versatility. What would he kill Poe with though? What would
I don't know, like the light attacks or something?
Yeah, it's true. He could fire beams of light.
All right, we got. Oh my God! If it's Yen again, it's Yen again. This is his third time.
Let's lock it into an event round again then.
Wait, hey, and it's Mega. Oh, wait. No powers. Slash magic.
Yen Sieb is done for.
Like, even if we exclude Megamind's tech, he's still an old man. There's nothing he can do. Plus, Megamind's tech isn't his powers. It's technology, which isn't magic either, or powers. So, Megamind... If not, I think Yen Sieb had a good chance of beating him. It would be a good debate, though. Let's see, what else? There's, okay, Chicken Little.
We actually put Chicken Little on it?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Oh, boy. Are we at least giving him his friend?
Yes. No!
Oh, my God.
Okay. So this reminds me of Little Einsteins versus World Girl, bro. So does the group of like 5-year-olds beat the giant island goddess? Who wins here?
It's KFC tonight, boys.
Oh yeah, cause she also. I don't even take this question, bro. Chicken Little is chicken. Even include his friends. Why would that change anything? Okay, Stitch. Stitch is back. Been a while.
Stitch.
Alright, Stitch versus Fairy Godmother. Ooh. Okay. Can Fairy Godmother kill Stitch? Yes, I think so.
How?
Because of her magic. She was able to, I mean, when they were using the wand, she was able to turn herself into bubbles. But the question is, can she hit the spell? I don't know, actually. It's a good question, because Stitch is really fast. I mean, he's pretty agile on his own.
I think 9 times out of 10, Stitch is ripping her to pieces before she could drown Stitch.
Yeah.
Because that's the only canon way Stitch will die. Well, other than a black hole, but I don't think anybody on this event is able to summon a black hole.
Yeah, we're getting an old character. Okay, Buzz Lightyear and Woody. That kind of just gets soloed by everybody. Versus... And this is yet another case of Woody just getting obliterated. I think it's pretty clear cut and clear that I don't think Buzz is beating
Buzz doesn't have the technology for that shit. Or sorry.
He probably has the tech, but he doesn't have the weapons. The kind of weapons. His weapons aren't good enough for this. Alright, next we have Maui. Okay. Maui. The man who lassoed the sun. Versus Metro Man! Yo! Okay. This is really close. Alright, here's why this is really close. Maui lassoed the sun. But here's the thing. Metro Man, I would argue, is notable as well. I've brought this up so many times to you, Luca. But basically, the thing here is that Metro Man. Okay, so Megamind's orbital laser has the concentrated energy of the sun. The sun. The sun is a pretty powerful object. The concentrated energy of the sun is incredible. And Metro Man is able to, and we know Metro Man is able to tank that because even though we don't see it, in his fight with Megamind in the short, by the way, if you don't know who that is, in his fight with Megamind, which is
Yep, I know Mega Man. It's supposed to match the strength of.
Yes.
Yeah, but that thing's made out of straight metal. Look, I've still not taken that one for him.
The orbital cannon hit its head, and in the credits, we see that its head is still intact.
Yeah, I'm still not deciding that for Metro Man's durability, though. I really don't think that is even remotely comparable in this situation.
Yes, it is.
Two entirely different densities, two entirely different materials, two entirely different characters.
But hold on. But in the guidebooks, Metro Man is stated to be stronger than all of his inventions, which would include things like Megamind, his Metro Man gear, or the orbital cannon. I think that Metro Man is more than capable of contending with Maui in a fight.
Well, we're talking about the heat of the sun, whether he could take it or not. It's not like Maui can dish out the power of the sun. It's not the heat of the sun. It's the concentrated energy of the sun. Yeah, which is heat.
Okay, yes, thermal energy. But that thermal energy, I feel like, having the punching strength of such power, I feel like, is more than enough to contend with Maui, who lassoed the sun. Right?
Yeah, but
plus, I think that Metro Man
other feats. He survived the strike from a lightning god, and he also was able to pull up an island.
He was able to pull an island.
It's an island.
Yeah.
It's an interesting. What is the biggest island that he's pulled from the series? Like, what's the biggest island that we could think that he's pulled?
I guess Tafiti is the biggest island we've seen, but that's just Tafiti. It's not even an island.
Actually, no. Tafiti laid him out. If Tafiti could do that, then Metro Man can.
Yeah, I feel like Metro Man also has the massive speed advantage. There's no way Maui can touch him.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's re-roll for DreamWorks. I want O for DreamWorks versus Disney. Alright, so we got O from home versus someone who's gonna kill him. Example is Chernabog. Yeah. This isn't a question.
Yeah,
O loses.
We'll just keep re-rolling at this point. O is done.
Alright, so we got POTUS versus from POTUS versus Peter Pan. I don't think Peter Pan is surviving this.
I mean, I don't think POTUS is a fairy, so.
Wait, okay, hold up.
We're just gonna have to write Peter Pan off here. Couldn't even kill Captain Hook.
Wait. I mean, he probably could, but I'm just thinking. No,
actually, wait, no, never mind. He does have quite the feats, like carrying a 4-year-old out of their window. That's something.
So are we writing off Peter? Hold on.
Trying to think.
Are you writing off Peter Pan?
I'm thinking of anything Peter Pan might have done.
I feel like Peter Pan has done something.
Let's see. He's flew to Neverland. He's a fast kid.
Yeah, but is that fast enough to outrun POTUS? Probably.
Missiles couldn't hurt POTUS.
Yeah, I don't think Peter Pan can ever kill POTUS.
Not even like get close to it. It's to the point where Peter Pan is more likely to get himself killed than actually kill POTUS. Yeah.
Alright, our next battle seems to be between Finn McMissile and Dogman. Okay, we have Dogman versus the car. Dogman's literally only fought 2 cars. I just opened
Finn McMissile versus Dogman. Listen, man. Like he barely crawled out of the McQueen one. I don't think this one's going well for him. I mean, he almost died to a bomb until he was stitched together.
Dogman honestly often beats giant mechanical robots.
Is Dogman being Puss from Puss in Boots?
Yes, easily.
How?
Absolutely. 100%. Bro, Dogman is capable of taking down buildings.
Dude, if we're assuming Finn McMissile can defeat the other two contestants, he is absolutely rolling Dogman.
It's Shen, bro. He fought Shen and who else?
Is Dogman beating Lord Shen?
Yes!
No!
You know
You're
what?
glazing
Yeah.
Dogman. You're glazing Dogman way too hard, man.
Dogman's strong, dude. He can take out buildings, something I don't think Finn McMissile is capable of.
What do you mean
Also,
take out building?
Yeah, what's his name? Okay, Flippy is a fish that has the power to telekinetically control things for the most part. But with the super living spray, he made a building. He turned buildings into monsters that Dogman fought and won against.
Bare hand?
Yeah.
Okay, how is he
Paul.
dodging a missile? Or any form
If
of
Lord
ammunition?
Shen can dodge a missile, Dogman can easily dodge a missile.
No, those are not comparable.
Oh, wait. Especially saying that he literally dodged a tank. When he was fighting Lil Petey in his tank, he was able to dodge his tank.
Like, I already feel like Puss in Boots is really pushing it. But like, Finn McMissile is not...
Do you think Puss in Boots is taking down a giant robot? Multiple giant buildings. Multiple.
I have more
That are
offensive
tough.
capabilities than those giant buildings.
Bro, they're literal buildings. They're giant buildings that are as big as a volcano.
Take it like this. Dogman's body was destroyed in an explosion. That already gives us more than enough ground for how Finn McMissile could kill him. Finn McMissile is bigger, older, faster, more heavily armed. He is well smart enough to keep his distance. There is nothing Dogman could do to kill Finn McMissile before he kills him.
Alright, fair. I think that it's the only reason he wins is because bullets, but I feel like Dogman's durability currently isn't accurate compared to that explosion. I feel like he's got better durability. Anyways, we rolled Alex from Madagascar. And that's versus I love how Stitch is just some giant thing. Versus Hera. Yeah, this isn't even a match.
Versus who?
This is Hercules.
Yeah, I'd add Prime in there too.
Yeah, cause it's adult Hercules. Mickey Mouse, hey, finally, about time. Versus POTUS. Alright, Mickey v POTUS.
Hercules versus
I think
POTUS?
Mickey Mouse wins. No, Mickey Mouse versus POTUS.
Oh.
Remember, this is his Wizard iteration plus Kingdom Hearts.
Let's see, what are his powers in Kingdom Hearts?
Hold on. I think you're underselling something. Mickey Mouse's wizard form is stronger than Yen Sid.
No, yeah.
And Sorcerer's Apprentice.
He's a
Yen is in Sorcerer's Apprentice.
He's an apprentice to Yen Sid.
I know, but by the end of the movie, he surpasses Yen Sid.
And he's up against who? POTUS? How is he gonna hurt POTUS?
Yeah. First of all, this is since it's also Kingdom Hearts Mickey. Kingdom Hearts Mickey is stronger than Donald, who's able to use Zeta Flare, a spell that's a literal beam of fire. Kingdom Hearts spells are crazy. Mickey is capable of closing dimensional portals in Kingdom Hearts with his Keyblade. I know that.
I think the only way Mickey wins this one is the fact that POTUS can't kill Mickey.
I don't think POTUS can kill Mickey.
Because POTUS only has drill arms and a laser. But like Mickey, he's able to just do whatever the hell he wants, kind of, basically.
Yeah, hold on. I think there was something. He has a lot of things. He can fly. He can manipulate energy. He has magnetism. He can fire beams of light, manipulate gravity, darkness, teleport, heal, create force fields. He's a master of the Keyblade. Manipulate size. Induce paralysis. Self-sustain. In places like space, for example. And other than that, that's most really. As for that, he is supposed to be the strongest character in Kingdom Hearts, which means he's stronger than people like Sora.
Yeah, I think Poe.
And he's stronger than the Realm of Darkness.
He could barely
the
keep up with a
Realm of
Giga
Light.
Hamster, so I don't think that he's keeping up with Mickey.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, we got okay. Versus Stoic the Vast. Ooh, okay.
Who versus Stoic?
Stitch versus Stoic the Vast.
Stoic is
the Battle of
getting
the
rolled.
Yeah. I think that the strongest Stoic is, he's more or less more of a normal guy
Yeah.
compared to Stitch, who can throw space.
What are his feats? He wrestled a monstrous nightmare.
Yeah, but Stitch was not only capable of throwing spaceships, but his highest feat of durability so far is the fact that he was capable of surviving his fall into the planet's orbit, which is pretty impressive.
And in a
And I don't
gas
think
truck
Stoic
explosion.
can do that. Yeah, so I think Stoic is losing this. Plus, Stoic
Yeah.
died in a fire, right? Or something.
No, he got
Right?
shot.
No.
He got
Yeah,
shot
he got
point
shot.
blank by a plasma blast from Night Fury.
Stoic was the only one that survived in the fire. I don't know why I said that.
No,
So,
that
anyways.
that was Draco who survived.
Draco? Okay.
Yeah.
Galaxar versus... Yeah, so Galaxar versus Stitch. I feel like Stitch is losing. Actually, wait, no. Let's go over this. What does Galaxar have, really?
I mean, he has great durability. He has.
What about
What?
his machine?
I don't think any of his machines.
Because I feel like Stitch is stronger than Galaxar.
Physically, he absolutely is.
Oh yeah, don't forget, Galaxar also has clones. He has an army of clones of himself that all have laser guns. That's his main, thing that he really has. As an army of clones of himself have laser guns. So can Stitch beat that? I think yes, because when
The power of the
remember
laser
when he
guns
has
don't exactly go straight up. He's
Yeah,
able to
so
resist
what
the
I'm
pull of a
thinking is-
black hole.
resist.
I
Pretty
don't know if
impressive,
he fell into the black hole. I don't think he did.
I don't think he did, but I think that one thing is that he was able to blow up his home planet, which was pretty impressive.
The question is,
Alright.
could Galaxar grab and drown him?
Probably, maybe.
Like,
Probably
like,
not.
could he pick up and restrain him? He was able to
I
do it
feel
to
like
many
this
other
would be-
aliens.
Yeah, no, I know, but I feel like this would be a battle of Stitch tearing through Galaxar's clones, because I think that Stitch is too barbaric and would probably bite off Galaxar's arm or something.
But he has so many clones. He's physically superior to most things in the movie. I feel like enough of them
Good
could
point.
tackle and stop Stitch. He's restrained in the movie. I think that Galaxar would just be like Stitch Disaster Part 2 inside of that spaceship. Restrain him and then put him down. Just drown him.
Yeah, I think you have a good point. So Galaxar's taking this.
Yeah, close, but I think Galaxar's clone.
Right now, DreamWorks has 13 and Disney has 9. So right now, all right. Okay. First time roll for Tai Lung. And Tai Lung versus Chernobog. Wait, no, it's not a first time because Tai Lung just soloed someone. I forgot who it was though.
Might as
yeah,
well have
no,
been a
Tai
first
Lung-
try.
Can Tai Lung with his 1,000 scrolls of kung fu and all that beat Chernobog? I don't think so.
Tai Lung?
I don't see Tai Lung beating Chernobog.
I mean,
What is he supposed to do?
you see how he
How is he
scaled
supposed to
that
get-
jail?
How is he supposed? Yeah, but there's a difference between a jail and Mount Everest. Plus,
Scaling 10,000 feet. Wait, no. Wasn't he exhausted
No.
getting up the top of the stairs, or did he jump to the top? No, he was not exhausted.
No, he was not exhausted
He
at
launched
all.
to the top of the
I'm great.
staircase.
Yeah, no. I feel like Tai Lung can take most of what Chernobog has to offer, but doing that and scaling. But my question is, can Tai Lung kill Chernobog? And I don't think so, because I mean, like, yeah, sure, he could probably scale him or something, but I don't think he could kill him. Well, plus Chernobog's strength and speed is nothing to scoff at, and his abilities are enough to at least cause some kind of overwhelmingness to Tai Lung. And it's not something you can fight off, since it's mostly going to be a lot of pyromancy plus the shadow hands that can crush houses and the spirits.
Then he's outfought by Poe in the streets. I feel like once he has any form of resistance, that's a whole thing
Yeah.
with him. And I don't think his paralysis is exactly gonna put down gonna put down a mountain. It couldn't put down a panda. I don't think it's putting a mountain down.
Yeah. Alright, next we have... Yes, okay, actual first-timer. Jack Horner versus Davy Jones. Two first-timers. Okay, this is interesting.
This is
This is the battle between two villains, two first-timers, and two well-written characters. Who wins? Okay. So first, okay, you want to explain Jack Horner? I really want to explain Davy. I love Pirates trilogy.
Well, Jack Horner is supposed to be a character that follows the gimmick of DreamWorks' old movies. A lot of DreamWorks' old movies, especially Shrek, was made to make fun of Disney and its repetitive fairy tale route. And Jack Horner is a twist on a villain being a villain that is an irredeemable jerk.
Piece of crap.
Exactly. And he even has the conscience on his shoulder, too, from Pinocchio. He is irredeemable by all ways, shapes, and forms. And on that, he also has bounty hunters hunt for different types of Disney relics. We might have to rewatch that scene of him grabbing all the Disney relics.
Yeah,
We
should go over his relics. His relics include things like the unicorn arrows, which he only has 12, which he can shoot out of a crossbow, which has decent range. Decent range.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, he has the 12 baker's dozen. He has the
they're
phoenix,
dead. They're
which can
deceased.
which can function as a flamethrower. Yeah, good point. He has the cookie that can turn him into a giant.
He
has the death apples. No, I feel like we should give him his equipment back. I feel like that would just make it more interesting.
Alright, I think the baker's dozen is long dead in this one, though.
Yeah, especially, we'll go over that later. But, yeah, he has things like the evil cockroach of death, aka the moral compass, who might hinder him later, if he gets a chance.
Hinder him? What do you mean?
Remember how the cockroach, the moral compass, he flicked him away, but later he helped
It's a
him
cricket!
back? Yeah, the cricket. I don't know. I mean, I guess that's kind of... But other than that, let's see. What else? Okay. The other things that we have here are like... How do I say this? I think that, Jack, he has the glass ball, which lets him see where Davy Jones and his crew are. He has the trident, right? He has the unicorn horns. He has the magic carpet. He has the tiny ship, the hand of Midas, and more, a few more things. But I guess we could look on a wiki or something to see all of his weapons.
Well, first let's see what Davy Jones has, because he's quite a formidable opponent.
Jack
Sparrow
let me
is
explain
also
Davy.
a formidable opponent to him.
Yeah. So Davy Jones is a pretty, yeah, you're right, formidable opponent. Very, very good way to describe it. Davy Jones was incredibly strong. I mean, Davy Jones was taking on people like Jack Sparrow. His ship was able to sail in a typhoon, and on top of that, it has cannons in the front and the back that can obliterate Jack. plus on top of that, his crew can go on ground. Let's say that Davy Jones uses that 1 day, 10-year thing to fight on ground some,
Alright.
or they fight on the beach at least. But Davy Jones' crew can also fight on land. That's happened a ton.
Let's make this an
And Davy
events round
Jones.
real quick because actually this is one of those things where the environment will drastically change it for one of Davy Jones' things.
Okay. Oh, home field
Home
advantage to. Okay, Jack Horner's factory.
All right, so that means that Davy Jones doesn't have the Kraken. That changes things.
Yes. All right. So, other than that, he has his crew mainly. That's his main thing. Davy Jones is much older and more experienced than Jack at fighting, and I think Jack has only the hand of Midas.
No, Davy Jones'
That can
crew
kill him,
can't go
really.
around, can they?
Yeah, they can. Remember when they were fighting over the chest? They're fine with going.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Davy uses his once in 10 years thing to go on land and fight, right? So he has things like his like guns mainly, his pistols. He has his sword. The fact that he can move through a ship isn't useful here, but he does have the fact that it's very difficult to kill him. And there's also the heart of Davy Jones. Jack can't kill Davy Jones unless he gets to the heart, which we're assuming is with the crew here. But I think that their Baker's dozen is getting taken out easily, and also most of Davy Jones' crew isn't able to be killed either, unless Davy Jones dies. So it's the question of, can Jack get to the heart and destroy the chest? I think he might be able to destroy the chest, but I don't know if he can get to the heart. Despite how versatile Jack Horner is with his many powers, I feel like Davy Jones has a lot that can fight him. Plus, on top of that,
crew. Like, how
Plus,
is he supposed to overcome that?
he has a really he has a large crew that can't be killed. So I think Jack is getting overwhelmed. Plus, even though he has the cookie, Davy Jones could just shoot it before he eats it, or he could just put a hole through Jack's head, and then it's over.
Davy Jones is one of those characters that have an actual gun on him, and so does much of the crew.
Yeah, so I think Davy Jones can take this one.
What about the wishing star? No, never mind. He doesn't get the wishing star.
No, he doesn't
Yeah,
have the
it's a
wishing
whole
star.
thing about it. He doesn't get the wishing star.
Alright. Next is a battle between. Alright, let's go. Okay, we got Shrek and Chernobog. Why is this a
Why did you
dies
even
here?
add Shrek to the thing yet? Well, I mean,
Dude,
yeah, no,
he's the face of DreamWorks.
he is the face of DreamWorks. We might as well have added Man on the Moon at this point.
We should do Sony versus Illumination next time, by the way. So we got Captain Underpants from the first epic movie versus Chernobog. All right, so this is interesting. First of all, Captain Underpants from the first epic movie is just a normal guy for the most part, but at the end of the movie, he does get hit with some nuclear radiation, which gives him his actual powers. So this is more or less more of a comet accurate Captain Underpants, and I think it's fair since we gave Dogman his comments. So let's go over his powers.
Did you say Batman?
Yeah. No, I said Captain Underpants.
Yeah, you just said Batman has comics and not Dogman.
Oh, so Captain Underpants is able to get an has an infinite amount of underwear that he can pull from his underwear that he can launch at Chernobog, which, let's be honest, isn't doing much. He can also fly at pretty fast speeds, and he has super strength, which I think would allow him to damage Chernobog. But here's the thing, the winning condition for him against Chernobog is, can he fight Chernobog and live until dawn? Which means he'd have to fight Chernobog for 12 to 13 hours, which is probably 13 hours, since Chernobog's appearance is probably during the winter, since there's excessive snow and blizzards on the mountain, I feel. So,
yeah, it makes
he has
sense.
to fight Chernobog for 13 hours straight.
Well, then again, it's a mountain.
Yeah. I feel like Captain Underpants has enough endurance and durability to just endlessly go on Chernobog, but I think
he has the
Chernobog would have
ability to fly. The only thing is Captain Underpants is Durable's a strong word.
Good point, but here's the thing. Durable is a strong word, but endurance isn't. He has a lot of endurance. And the way he can tank hits is kind of goofy, especially with his power.
Does Chernobog have the ability to affect the weather?
I don't think he ever uses it. He never shows weather manipulation. He can make a fire come from the mountain and summon a lot of fire, but I still think Captain Underpants is more than capable of flying between and around all that.
Well, I'm asking, like, is he capable of using water at all in this fight?
Oh, I accidentally removed Chernobog. Hold up. Oh yeah, no.
Sabotage!
Sorry, that's my fault. I was grabbing my water. I don't think Chernobog never uses water.
Well then, I think it's safe to say that Captain Underpants. Well, how will he depacitate, or whatever the word is?
Stall them out until dawn. Because when dawn arises, Chernobog loses his powers.
So you think he can outlast Chernobog?
Yes. One, because most of Chernobog's attacks won't be able to hit him because of his ability of flight, and two, because not only is his super strength more than capable of beating Chernobog's spirits, but I do think that he can do some damage to Chernobog, especially since Chernobog was fighting on people like Jensen, Sid, and Magic was able to affect him. I feel like Captain Underpants has his punches strong enough to affect him.
Alright, I mean, I guess we'll just mark that up as a win by technicality.
Yeah. So, alright, so well done, Captain Underpants. You took out Chernobog. He's on the thumbnail. Oh, please! Yes! Okay, this is the, first time for Donald Duck. Donald Duck has never been ruled. Ooh, this is interesting. Donald Duck versus Madame Dubois. I'm surprised we're getting a grounded fight this late in, but Donald Duck versus Madame Dubois.
We're surprised you're getting a what fight?
Like a non-heavy hitter fight this late in, but Donald Duck versus Madame Dubois. I think this is DuckTales Donald Duck, by the way. Madame Dubois is pretty powerful since she has incredible ability on that scooter. She has the stick and the stick that has the leash on the neck. But she also has some incredible feats of durability and speed, since she was able to jump between buildings and run through like multiple concrete building walls without even flinching while trying to catch up to the Madagascar animals, and was able to survive a height from survive a fall from a height that was taller than buildings, right?
Well,
yeah. That was Madame Dubois' feats. There is a reason why I think Donald Duck can win.
Will we say she has a heal factor?
I suppose. But I feel like... Oh, wait, she also has a trank gun. Don't forget that. But I feel like Donald could win because, one, Donald's fine. He's out... His anger. Like, Donald Duck's gonna get angry at this. Because when he got shot, he's gotten shot with trank guns before.
The thing I'm thinking of is the 2013 Mickey Mouse animated short, where he gets so angry he turns into a monster and then starts.
Yeah.
Right. Remember the scene where the dude says he scratched his car, and then he wraps up the car, and then
yeah. Not only that, but like in DuckTales, Donald Duck when he gets angry, he gets significantly stronger and is able to match people like Miss Beakley. Plus, he was able, when he got angry, he was able to fight on par a bit with a director buzzard that was powered by the Sword of Constantine, if I remember correctly. But other than that, the main thing with Donald Duck is that his anger empowers him, and I think that anger would be strong enough to beat Madame Dubois, more than enough. Especially since I think that Miss Beakley could probably take out a car. I mean, Miss Beakley's super buff in the show, And two,
Hmm.
she's been shown to be pretty strong since she's been able to be knocked into walls and whatnot and create at least notable impacts in rock. But I think that Donald Duck is taking this one from Madame Dubois. Yeah?
Yeah, I'd say that.
I just realized something. I don't think Tsetse has ever been used.
Donald Duck has just been
You know,
around longer. He
he
has more feats.
he might have been eliminated actually. Yeah, it looks like he
got
was.
destroyed.
Tsetse, probably. All right, Eris again versus Donald Duck. All right, can the Goddess of Chaos beat Donald Duck? Now, Tamatoa was a bit different, but if Donald Duck is angry and is going for that sword, dude, he's about to dash at that thing, bro.
Who's the DreamWorks one?
Eris. Remember? She fought Tamatoa. Eris. I feel like the thing with Eris is that she can't tempt Donald Duck here because he's so mad. I think that she can hold him back a great amount, but like...
Yeah, no, Donald Duck is
mad.
especially easy to set back. But I don't think there's any way that she could stop him from getting the sword.
Yeah, I just think that here Donald Duck is so mad that he's gonna get to that sword no matter what. Like even if she gets really big,
if he gets progressively angrier in general and has more and more effective ways of getting to the blade.
Because I think that when it comes to personalities too, Eris would try to tempt him, which wouldn't work, and then she would get mad at him, and she would make it progressively harder for him, making him more mad at her, which would just make him stronger and faster, which would just give him a greater ability to get to the sword. So I think that this is like Chernobog, one of those conditional wins, where Donald Duck is able to get the sword and beat Eris that way.
That's about right.
Yeah, so... Sorry, Eris.
I imagine Lightning McQueen could have beaten Eris.
That's crazy. No, about that, since it's a car. Alright, Titan. About time. First time for Titan, by the way. I don't think so, since Lightning McQueen would have probably just gotten picked up and come out and just crushed.
Yeah.
Okay, this is interesting. Titan versus Jack Sparrow. Now, I know Jack Sparrow, this might be the time Jack Sparrow almost escaped. How is Jack Sparrow with his at-world? Okay, first let's do a home field roll.
Let's say that Jack Sparrow gets his crew.
Yeah, Jack Sparrow plus crew. Do you want to just do, this is DreamWorks. I know this one's DreamWorks. So do you want to just do DreamWorks since it's right above duos?
No, let's do duos actually. It's spring and duos.
Oh, let's do duos next round.
You sure? I think.
Yeah.
I
think that Titan wins.
This round is an instant roll.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, all right. Next round is duos. Titan wins this one though, easily.
Yeah, easily. All right.
He threw the head of a skyscraper.
So it is. Let's see. Okay, looks like it's Titan again. Titan, again. Davy Jones on Disney. Titan. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Okay, Titan and Megamind versus Mickey Mouse and Davy Jones. This is interesting. This is crazy. This, dude. Okay, first of all, I think Titan can definitely get to the heart of Davy Jones and beat Davy Jones. I think Davy Jones is out of this one. But
wait, let's roll home field. Let's roll home field, because if they have the Kraken...
If they have the Kraken, that does make a difference for Megamind, especially. Okay, wait, I think this is a home field advantage for Disney. Yep, they have the Kraken.
They got the Kraken.
They got the Kraken. Alright, so the important thing with the Kraken is that despite how strong Megamind is, the Kraken can kill Megamind. That's weird, sorry. The Kraken is probably capable of killing Megamind here. Because of its power, because of its size and its raw strength, dude, that thing is a beast.
Yeah, no, it can fold the boats.
But, yeah. But I think that it really comes down to how Megamind's gonna approach this, because Mickey's very versatile with his magic, first of all, and he's really strong. Like his spells are more than capable of taking out his bots. So I feel like Megamind's suit on that ship is just doomed. I feel like Megamind's losing, and I also think Disney wins here as well because I
Mickey.
think that Titan loses to Mickey. Like Kingdom
So they
Hearts plus Wizard Mickey.
Titan has like all
Not,
of 4 seconds with his superhero experience.
yeah, Titan's just cooked. Plus his cocky attitude would be his downfall here.
He's also
well.
afraid of other supers too.
Yeah, like Mickey's magic. After seeing what they can do, he would be probably frightened. I think it's reasonable to say.
Easily.
So that's a double elim, which means Disney might have just turned the tides, because with the double elim, there are only 6 characters left on DreamWorks, which means it's currently a 6v7. Disney has retaken their advantage. Alright, next is Maleficent. First time for Maleficent. There are also a lot of first times on the Disney wheel. Oh, and another first time, Sherman and Mr. Peabody. Finally, we got Sherman and Mr. Peabody. Alright, despite Maleficent having magic and the ability to turn into a dragon, she has no chance against Sherman and Mr. Peabody. I'm confident. And the reason is because of his tech. Like, not only is Sherman incredibly intelligent to an unbelievable degree, but he's also quite physically capable and agile enough to dodge her, and he has more than enough tech to beat her. He literally solved the world peace, invented the Zumba, and the Wayback is literally a time travel machine.
What does time
Plus,
travel
I don't
do
think
with
that
anything in this fight, though?
Yeah. Plus, another thing is that the Wayback can go fast enough to resist the pull of a black hole.
That is true. That one is a true fact.
Yeah. So I feel like Sherman and Mr. Peabody just ramming her.
Yeah, but I don't think that it's good enough though in this one. The black hole, they were wrestling between a time stream and escaping the black hole. And 2, they weren't fighting somebody who could, like, I'm thinking of Maleficence on the scale of her magic. Like, she was instantly able to grow a briar. A briar wall that could span the entirety of the forest. She can fly as well.
Another thing is that I feel like Mr. Peabody also has the advantage of he lost to a knight, a man with a sword, and Mr. Peabody is very skilled with a sword, especially when he was fighting in Troy. I feel like Mr. Peabody is skilled enough to take down Maleficent.
I don't know, man.
Probably not.
Maleficent was able to beat the king while he was decked out in iron. The one thing fairies can't touch.
Yeah, but she lost to the prince. I don't know what the prince's name is.
No, she didn't lose to the prince. The prince stole his horns during her rest.
No, they fought.
Nope.
Also, she died in a pit of fire. I feel like the Wayback just ramming into Maleficent enough would be enough to kill her. Plus, the fact that they literally have been able to go faster than ever before, including faster than that time they escaped the black hole when going to the future. And I think the Wayback is more than capable of, like, ramming the crap out of Maleficent. I just don't think she can take something going that fast. With the Force, I think that she would die.
Do you really think that they'd ram the Wayback into Maleficent?
Yeah, Mr. Peabody's smart enough to recognize that. It's an effective strategy.
I mean, I guess he would be smart enough to know that the fairies aren't exactly the most durable thing on the planet. I mean, if a prince can cut off her horn, I'm going to assume that thing can hit her black hole speed or not.
Yeah.
And
Plus,
kill her.
even if she were to enter her dragon mode, I feel like Mr. Peabody's more than agile enough to literally like climb up her neck and cut off her horn with a sword.
Let's assume she'd have the time
Yeah.
to be able to go into dragon.
So now it's a 6v6.
Yeah, I think Peabody gets this one.
Yeah. 6v6. Okay, we got looks like Davy Jones versus Tafiti. This is interesting. I'll roll for environment real quick. Actually, no, because Tafiti's an island. It doesn't even matter. Since they're fighting on an island, I feel like putting Davy Jones on the ocean makes sense. Here's the thing. Tafiti was, Davy Jones got home field advantage anyway on the wheel. It doesn't matter. But Davy Jones on that ship, pretty impressive. Despite Maui being able to,
I think the Kraken wins against Tafiti.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I think the Kraken is a big powerhouse in fighting Tafiti. My struggle here is seeing how Davy Jones would kill Tafiti. Because I think Davy Jones, like, Tafiti's not going to sink the ship. 100%.
Man,
not only
Davy
can
Jones is the last man to return the heart. He's returning no hearts to anybody.
Yeah. Plus, Davy Jones, literally was able to sail through a typhoon and can sail a ship underwater. Tafiti is not sinking that ship, in my opinion. But I think that the Kraken could be a good way of fighting Tafiti while they fire cannons or whatnot, since that could be effective. Plus, if I feel like because the fact that Davy Jones can't die, if they leave the heart on the ship and Davy Jones goes to Tafiti to stab her where the green thing was that Maui took, I feel like that would be enough to kill Tafiti. I think that Davy Jones could outsmart Tafiti here, and although I think that it would be very hard to do that, I think that they could pull that off.
I don't know.
Although
I don't know if you gotta remember the thing has range. Like if he gets the home field advantage and we're assuming the island of Tafiti is the opponent, actually the ship can dive.
Yeah.
But that's just passive though. That's entirely passive. I don't think there's no way they could fight an island from a range or be able to kill it from underwater.
Luca, the ship was able to. No. One thing is that the ship, number one, is basically a submarine because it sails underwater at times. And two, the ship was able to fall into the middle of the typhoon after fighting Jack Sparrow and come back up onto the surface.
Yeah, but none of that has to do with magma getting thrown at it.
Yeah, but the magma's not gonna kill them. How would it kill Davy Jones, especially?
It doesn't have to kill them, though. All she has to do is disarm them. Because the Tafiti effectively can't be disarmed. Not even Maui can.
Wait.
Yeah?
Another thing here... Hold on.
You caught a shark?
Yeah.
What do you mean you caught a shark?
Deep sea fishing. I went deep sea fishing.
You guys went deep sea fishing without me?
No, it was a Rose trip. But if you want to go, because Dad is probably going to go with Johnny if you ask him to go with me. Someday. I don't know.
Oh, so what type of shark did you catch?
It was like a bottom feeder. It wasn't like a big thing.
They let you go deep sea fish. What if you guys caught something big, like the off chance of a large fish, and when the kids go flying off the boat?
No, we caught huge fish. This girl named Rennie, she caught a 5-foot shark. And this kid named Will, he caught a fish more than half his size. And he's small. Not like that small, but small.
So this is just what schools do. I went to the Franklin Park Zoo when I was a kid. And y'all, I mean, like, I'm thankful that I did. But y'all just going deep sea fishing. It's crazy.
It was only the older kids, not all. So Kai didn't go, but I did.
It's crazy. Where did you guys fish?
Like, we got on the deck at New Bedford and went somewhere.
Alright, well, thank you for telling me. Hey, Dad, if you and... Well, actually, wait, no. When are you and Johnny going deep sea fishing? I'm gonna be in Miami. That's fine. Honestly, I think that I've had my well satisfaction with for the deep sea, not deep sea. Remember when we explored the coral reef, Luca?
Oh yeah.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
That I still remember getting so close to that barracuda, man, and the barracuda started swimming after me, and I got so scared before it left me alone.
Yeah. All right, but let's. Okay, I think I see your point. I think Davy Jones would get that outcome much less consistent. So I think that he gets removed here. Yeah.
Gets what? Yeah, removed. Yeah, I agree. I don't think that he's winning that most of the time.
All right, Galaxar versus Donald Duck.
I don't think Donald Duck's kind of a coward. I don't think he's winning this one.
No. Like when Donald Duck's mad, he isn't a coward anymore. Like especially his DuckTales.
Yeah, but he also has POTUS.
No. POTUS is his own character on the wheel.
I guess if Megamind doesn't get the Megamind, or the Megamind, then it's only fair that he doesn't get POTUS.
Yeah, especially since he's his own character on the wheel. I feel like Donald Duck would be capable of just beating all his clones. Like, he would be mad enough that he could just, like, beat up all his clones. Yeah?
Agreed.
So I think Donald Duck would win that. Other than that, okay.
If we make a video, we should probably do a much smaller wheel.
Yeah.
Like a full-form video. If we want to make one and record it and post it. But this stream did great either way.
Okay, Sherman and Mr. Peabody versus Finn McMissile. I think that...
See, this is why I was kind of hesitant about the black hole feat, because he basically wiped the board.
Yeah, I think Finn McMissile would literally just shoot Mr. Sherman. Mr. Peabody and Sherman.
I feel like if Mr. Peabody has the capability to understand, yeah, but then again, he wouldn't put Sherman in that situation either. Mr. Peabody's the type of man to sacrifice himself for Sherman, but I don't think Sherman is out fighting Finn McMissile.
Yeah, it's crazy that this car is able to get so far. All right, next we have.
Granted, we were probably glazing him a little bit earlier.
Okay, how are we this late in, and we first time are rolling Hiccup? Who I think Hiccup plus his Night Fury can beat Donald Duck. I think Donald meets his end.
Donald Duck's getting sniped. Let's do an event roll this time before you roll.
All right.
Before you see what everyone gets.
Alright, looks like we are rolling no powers / magic. Okay. Hiccup plus Night Fury versus there's no way.
I think Hiccup just won the jackpot here. I think he just removed his biggest threat in the roster.
Wait. There is something. Mickey Mouse does still have the Keyblade. At least. I mean, he can't use any powers associated with it, but Mickey Mouse just lost everything, bro. Bro just got put outside on a homeless street. All he has is his Keyblade, and he's in a box, bro. This is the worst situation for Mickey Mouse ever.
Yeah, sadly, Mickey Mouse being the mascot of magic doesn't exactly work out for him here.
The funny thing is, we gave him the only versions that actually use magic here. Hiccup just got super lucky, bro.
Maybe if it was Mickey in the Roadster
takes an advantage. Oh my god, I just noticed something, Luca. Tafiti's supposed to be on the Disney wheel.
Sorry, we have Tafiti? Alright.
You're on the wrong way. You're in the wrong. Alright, Metro Man, I think solos Finn McMissile. Finn's been through a lot here, but he meets his end here. Yeah.
I think that.
Alright, I'm gonna real quick add to. I accidentally. I feel so bad.
All right,
Sorry,
but no, it's fine. Let's do DreamWorks. No, let's add one more to DreamWorks. I
Sure,
feel like
sure.
it's only fair that we add one more to
Yeah,
DreamWorks.
yeah. Yeah. All right. So who would we add? Name like.
Actually, no, never mind. Because Defeaty wiped out Davy Jones. I think it's only fair that.
Yeah, good point. She did wipe the floor with Davy Jones, and maybe one more. But all right, let's roll. It's a 3v3 right now. We're getting very close. Very, very close. Very close. Very close. All right, we rolled Captain Underpants versus Emperor Cusco. Also, want to mention Emperor Cusco. This is his first time rolling, and it's also his last time with us. Emperor Cusco dies here.
Immediately.
Yeah. All right. Next we have Hercules versus Captain Underpants. I think Hercules beats him. Also, something to clarify with Hercules: this is not God Hercules. This is mortal. This is demigod
Yeah, this
Hercules.
is regular.
Because then it wouldn't be fair. Because then Hercules wouldn't be able to die. I think that Captain Underpants meets his end here. And as we continue to roll, we then roll on to, alright, looks like Tafiti versus Metro Man. I think Metro Man can beat Tafiti. One, Tafiti isn't even gonna see him. He's way too fast. And two, he's just like
I think he's also the type of guy to return the heart too. Not gonna lie, he doesn't seem like a bad guy.
Yeah. You just give Tafiti back the
Putting
heart.
Metro Man on this list was a mistake, by the way.
Yeah. You said make him the head of. All right, now it's Hercules. Hercules.
I think
versus-
Hercules beats Metro Man.
Hercules beats Hiccup, right?
Yeah.
Alright, Hercules versus Metro Man is an interesting one. Here's the thing. I think Hercules is stronger than Metro Man, but Metro Man's faster than Hercules. So how is Hercules gonna kill him? Because don't get me wrong, Hercules is fast. I mean, like, people like Apollo and other gods, like Hermes, were getting getting sucked in by the tornado titan, and Hercules was able to throw the other titans out into space. But I don't know if he can keep up with Metro Man, someone who can move so fast that he
Metro Man, the main problem here isn't speed for him. It's the fact that Hercules secures his route away from death by any mortal means. Like, Metro Man doesn't have any magic that he could use against Hercules. He has no way to stop him. He has no way to restrict him.
He does have laser eyes.
The laser eyes won't do anything to him. The Titans couldn't do anything to him. In fact, the Titans.
No. He did fight the Titans. But the Titans were able to do something to him.
Yeah,
Plus,
but that was before. That was before.
Hold on. Here's the problem with Hercules fighting the Titans. He didn't outright beat the Titans with pure strength. He outsmarted them. He used the tornado. He used the Wind Titan to suck up the other Titans and then throw them all to the other side. But he never clashed with the Titans. In his fight with the Cyclops, who was the Titan in that movie, he's not in Greek mythology. He was only hurt because he didn't have his full strength, and when his full strength was reserved, he was able to one-shot the Titan. So I think he was able to one-shot the Titans, but looking at Hercules' actual durability in the movie, he is not invincible. Like, even the Hydra in the movie was able to give Hercules trouble in a way that he was almost killed by him.
Yeah, but that was round one. That was the first ever fight he had.
Yeah, but we never see his durability ever improve. Here's the thing: we're going off of feats, right? And even if we assume that he got stronger, I feel like Metro Man is really capable of outputting enough power to take out Hercules after a nap.
I think it's just more which one has been shown to be less immutable. And I think that Hercules, in his prime, by the end of the movie, is utterly immutable by any physical means. Like, I just think that Metro Man has more ways of failing and less experience in that type of fight. Like Metro Man's never fought him. He's fought someone who can throw a Titan into the stars. I don't even know if he'd have the mere understanding of how to face a threat like that. I guess though, if we want to take this mathematically, what are the names of the Titans again?
They're the Ice Titan, the Wind Titan, the Magma Titan, and I think the Earth Titan, and the Cyclops. There's 5. Those are the names. They're not the actual Titans from Greek mythology.
Argus is one of the Titans.
No, they're not the Titans
Argus,
from
the
Greek
Cyclops
mythology.
of Greek mythology.
Argus, yeah. He's on the wrong side, technically, but no, he's a Cyclops. He's not a Titan. But in the movie, he does serve as a Titan, and he fights Hercules without any of his
Forges
powers.
thunderbolts, but that's different. Immense strength, capable of creating, manipulating natural elements.
I do want to mention
I
to
don't
everybody
think that's the same
watching,
thing, though.
it's not actually it's not supposed to be Hercules, it's actually supposed to be Heracles. We're just calling it that because that's what he's called in the movie, but
Yeah.
I've resisted so many times saying Heracles, dude.
Nice job, but thank you for setting this up, by the way. I'm glad that me and you could both get our resources together to make this
Yeah,
work.
no problem. This is fun. So I think that you do have a point. I just think that I think that the amount of time it will take Metro Man to beat him and to beat him up will just be too much, and I think Hercules will just one-shot him eventually. So I think that Metro
that's
Man,
the thing. I think I'm confident that Hercules will one-shot Metro Man.
So, our winner is Disney with Hercules.
I'm
as the
surprised.
last
I'm
remaining
surprised there was a
warrior.
character of raw power here. But then again, I guess he was dormant till the end. He waited for
Yeah. He fought twice. But I think the character that fought the most so far was Finn McMissile, yeah?
his. He was
Finn
running the
McMissile
gauntlet.
fought so many people, dude. Yeah. It just, like, looking at back on this, like, just look at the wheels, dude. Looking back on this, dude, we've been here since 2 o'clock. That took shorter than I thought.
Yeah, no, same. I thought we'd be here longer.
Yeah.
If anyone made it to the end of the stream, then know that by episode 1, Hangman loses his uncle and learns how he's a hunter through that. But just for anybody who gets to the very end of this, for when the series finally comes out, hopefully you can get a few updates on Reddit or something if you get the beginning before I release it.
Yeah, thanks Luca for like inviting me on.
No problem.
And thanks for like doing this. This was fun. And all right, the Barons will see everybody next time.
Until then, onward, says the Baron.